Okay, so well, ladies and gentlemen, here I welcome you back to the Maldives Championship Contender Series Season 2, presented by Origin Nation Gamers Land. Myself, Eagle, alongside it's my co-caster, Agent, and yes, we have done some amazing matches in the past 3 days, and yes, this is the fourth day. But before that, going to the fourth day, I would like to say just guys go to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates. Do show your support, do show your love, and of course, spam the favorite team member, favorite player's name in your chat section. But before that, how are you, Agent, and how much excited are you?
I'm absolutely fine and I'm very excited for today's day. Because from
Hmm.
past 3 days, the teams have performed really well. I expect the same performance from each and every player and team. Let's see how this great day goes for this time. And for me, all the teams are at the same level. Let's see how they are going to perform.
Yeah, totally. The way they are playing in, the way they are going in, that's totally been very engaging, very challenging for the players, for the teams to be going on with that same level. But right now, very soon we would be going for the fly path as well, and some new faces, some new teams would be coming in very soon. But right now, there you go, 14 teams, 56 players. This is the stage 0, and just the start of the game with the map of Senok. Then back to back 3 matches of Ferangel, and after that 2 matches of Miramar. So yeah, it's gonna be just an amazing day again. But let's see how the fly path is going to be.
Neatly, if we talk about the flying path, here we can see our first match flight path, and it's going to start from the regions of northern side. We'll be going towards the regions of southwestern side, and teams are already off to their march towards their favorite drop location. And if we talk about, it's going to be a total of 14 teams, if I'm not wrong, or 15 teams. And we just have to see how this match goes. As of now, each and every team will try to get some very good loot. In the regions of boot camp, you can see many players are not obviously there. Only one team is going towards the regions of boot camp, but circle. Here we go. The circle has been shifted towards the regions of eastern side in the favor of Lakawi, Kampong, as well as Painan. We have to see how teams are going to work. We talk about docks. We can see the regions of dock is pretty outside the circle. The 50% region of docks is inside the circle right now, but there is going to be a huge clash in the regions of southern side. And we have to see how teams are going to perform. 14 teams, 56 players. We are going to see in this particular map.
Yeah, totally. 14 teams, 56 remaining players. This is the stage 1, and you have almost 1.5 minutes remaining by your side. So it's just a pretty good start. At those early phases, you try to get a better loot, you try to get a better momentum. After that, just explode out with all those momentum and doability. But right now, let's see how they're going to perform and what potential do they have, what holdability do they have. This is a very really be important thing to go on with. But right now you have 1 minute 16 seconds remaining. Let's see how they're going to perform in CNSN 2F DGS. All of them are 4-man standing with those 0 finishes point, almost on top 14 teams, top 56 alive players. You have 1 minute remaining by your side.
If we talk about the teams, you can see that TWL, they are going to stand with the last two players. They are currently from the start, they are playing from two players. It's going to be a really difficult job for them. If we talk about some more teams at this moment, all the teams are going to stand with four players without any casualty. Team CNS, the previous day for this team was not that great. But can this team play some really good matches in today's day? That is going to be a big question. But if we talk about the loot, they have got a really good amount of loot and will be moving forward. As well as Team Akash Zaya, we can see that team. Have to see how that team is going to perform. But right now, Team MRG, they are trying to spot out players and take them down. They are not able to do that so at this moment. Continuously, Nahi trying to spot out players, trying to give them some burst sprays. And here we go. Nahi is going to be spotted. He needs to heal himself. His teammates are quite far away from him.
Yeah, totally. 14 teams, 56 remaining players. This is the stage 1, and just a pretty decent start by each and every team. They are trying to, get the potentialized area and region as well. And, you have to keep a good hold, you have to keep a good calm in all those settings. That is really very required. 14 teams, 56 remaining players. This is the stage one, and you have 3.5 minutes remaining. MRG Niza 101 is still standing at a good position out there. Teddy is also having a better hold. 3 minutes by your side, and how can you put the things really at the right position? This is also very important. With this weapon in the close range, it's pretty good, but in the long range, I don't think so that this will make a very big effort.
Definitely, if we talk about the QBC, as you have talked about earlier, QBC is a really good weapon for mid range also, but long range is not that great. But as of now, this player is also carrying EKM with him, and that is a beast weapon for close range as well. We have to see how this player is going to perform. But that was some really good spray. But Niza, he has been spotted. Some sprays are coming towards him, and now he is going to stand pretty strong, trying to boost himself with the help of utilities, supplements. But if we talk about some other players from this team, all the players are in the different regions, and this is going to be a really difficult job for this team because if one player gets knocked out, there is a really less chance of their rival.
Totally, 14 teams, 56 remaining players. This is the stage one for the players and for the teams to be going in with. But right now, you have to keep a good hold. Right now, you have to keep a good momentum and doability as well. But, let's see how they're going to perform and let's see how they're going to play in. Is that really be required for the players and for the teams to go in with? But before that, ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the stream, this is just only the first match. There are almost, I guess, more 5 matches coming up. So yes, just be stay tuned and keep supporting us.
Move forward, and if we talk about some other teams, about the circle, teams are going toward the circle right now. 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining. After that, each and every team has to move forward, and should get some really good areas in the circle, because if you don't get some really good area, you'll be stuck in the open regions. But as of now, team MRG, here we go. Now, hey, with that amazing spray, we'll be taking down Teddy, and Teddy, I think he'll be eliminated. Yes, he is. And Janu, right now, he is also knocked down on his knees at this moment, but he'll be revived. He need to fall back. He need to heal himself. He's pretty low at this moment. Will be standing with 5 HP only. He needs some really good cover by his teammates. He doesn't have any kind of healing, just one painkiller, and he used that. And now he is on the other side of enemies. But right now, if we talk about in MRG trying to spot out players, and here we go. Oh, that was some really good spray. That was some really good burst spray from the side of team DMC, and they are moving forward.
The first zone shrink is coming really very quick, and this is the second zone that is really very required for the players, for the teams to going in with. But if I talk about the central region, if I talk about the particular region that's really be essential, it's Query, Painan, Boot Camp, Paradise Resort, Kampong, all the particular region. That's really be beneficial for the players and for the teams. Camp Bravo is also one of the region that will make a big effort out there. But right now, boot camp, you have to keep a pretty good hold over there as well.
We talk about the circle as we talked before, completely in the favor of southern regions. Teams in the regions of southern side are trying their best to reach towards the zone. We talk about some more teams, some more players. You can see that each and every player and teams are holding their places quite well. But team MRG still standing strong. They have managed to gather 3 finishes as of now, which is, in my opinion, is a really good and strong start.
Yeah, totally. The way they are playing in, the way they are going in with those earlier approach, it's really be required for the players and for the teams. 32 seconds in the game. This is the stage 2, and finally it's very much important for the players, for the teams to go in with that same intensive approach.
We talk about team LNF. They are also standing pretty strong. 4 players, Gum, Solid. After that, Bunny and Miyaru are going to be the 4 players from this team representing their team. Once more, Gumbu trying to knock them out by using a grenade, but that's not quite possible at this moment. That grenade will get him some extra values. But straight Sage knows that he needs to change his position, and he's doing the same. He's near his teammates so that he will get some really good covers. Gumbo, he's also trying to fall back. He's the only player right now which is close to his opponents. And I think that is going to be a really difficult job for him as he wants to fall back. But at what cost? He can actually lose his life as well as he can get finished over there.
Totally 14 teams, 52 remaining players. This is the stage 2. You have 1.5 minutes remaining by your side, and after that, a new zone shrink would come in. Let's see how they're gonna perform, and let's see how actually they're gonna pay in. Yeah, 50 seconds, and after that, things may change down. After that, things may be very be undoable. Taking some shots, early shots, and Amaji Niadi still holding at the right position to get the efforts out there.
Move forward, and if we talk about this Team MRG, really good start. But here we go. Aman will be using that DBS and will be capturing some more finishers. Pew Pew will be taken down and he'll be eliminated from this match. Team Vovo. They are also standing correctly and talk about look at he was trying to spray down some players, but that was not quite possible as the vehicle was in a really high speed. Bunny from the side of Team L and F. He is playing pretty good. He'll be able to get some more knocks, some more finishers. From the side of Oman, the molly was being used, but that molly would not be able to make any connections with the knock player. And now Team Nihilo, Nihilo Esports will be standing strongly, but one of their players is currently knocked out and he needs to revival. Will that be
Yeah.
possible? That is going to be a big case.
14 teams, 49 remaining players. This is the stage 3 where you have 44 seconds remaining by your side. But Nihilo, Carlo, all of them holding a pretty good decision, pretty good area. All of them are having a pretty good region out there. But yeah, 14 teams, 49 remaining players. This is the stage 3 where you have 27 seconds remaining. In front of them, it's Jan holding it very tight, very doably. Let's see. Let's see how they're gonna perform in. Let's see how good they're gonna play in. It's a pretty decent region to go in with and hold that durability.
If we move forward and if we talk about Team LNF, they are trying to fall back. You know, there are some dangers in this particular area. But here we go, Bunny right now. He's pretty low. He's trying to heal himself. He'll be doing that. Talk about the time for a plus 4x combination. That's a pretty good combination, in my opinion, but he'll be using some smokes to make sure that he has some really good covers for himself because he know position he is stuck right now is not that easy. He's trying to fall back, but fallback option I think right now is unavailable. Team EST, they are also trying to rotate somewhere else, but Sage on the other side, he'll be taken down. Team EST will be losing two of their players. One of the player from the side of Team LNF has been caught off guard and will be demolished right now. He has been taken down and down on his knees. And Team EST. Right now this team has a load of opportunities as well as some really good momentum because they have taken down their opponents. But they have more capability. They have more, I would say, responsibility to revive their teammates. Bunny and Gumbo right now has been taken down. And they need to revive them.
13 teams, 44 remaining players, and this is the ritual of you know Sanhok where people take their time, they take their momentum, they take their whole ability and ability to find the best thing out there. But oh my goodness, those shots, LNF, Miyaru getting those shots very lightly, very doably. That's pretty decent, that's pretty doable for the players and doable for the teams as well. But right now, looking at the zone formation, as this is just really going to be insane. This is just going to be an impeccable task for the players and for the teams.
We talk about the circle, the third stage is here. Each and every player, each and every team is trying to get back in the zone as quickly as possible because they know the damage from the zone is really, really high. They are trying to maintain it, but maintenance is going to be at a really high cost. But now they have to move forward. They have to make sure that there's no bad move or incorrect move inside of any team, any player, that they can survive. But right now, if we talk about Team Nihilo, they are moving forward. They have that vehicle with them. It's going to be an easy rotation for this team.
13 teams out there and 42 remaining players. This is just going to be an insane battle. This is just going to be an a very very doable battle for the players and for the teams as well. But right now, this is also very important, that how you put all the things up, how you actually plan the things up. One wrong move, a lot of things may change around, a lot of things may turn around. This is also really very important.
Yeah. But if we talk about Team Vovo, you can see that they are also playing pretty good. Team MRG, the performance from Team MRG from the start is really, really impressive. They are continuously improving their performance by getting more and more finishes. Team Vovo Queen is also standing from her team. And right now, oh my god, Green, where was she looking? What's going on in her mind? I didn't even realize there was an enemy just in front of her, and she has been taken down. And now Team Vovo will be standing with last one player, and that is going to be Python. Python have a really good opportunity, have a really, really high responsibility that he needs to carry his team towards the end circle, but I think that is going to be a really, really difficult task for him.
Totally, indeed. It's quite undoable for the players. It's quite undoable for the teams to get on with that same holdability. 12 teams, 13 remaining, 31 remaining players. This is the stage 4, and you have 9 seconds remaining by your side. Let's see how you're going to perform and how you're going to get those finishes point at this earlier stage. But right now, I mean, I have to keep good hold and good composure as well. You have to keep those holdability and doability as well. 34 seconds in the making, and after that, a new zone shrink would come in very soon.
We talk about the teams. Team MRG right now, they are near the verge of elimination. They'll be standing this with just one single player. I was just appreciating this team, and right now, this team currently is not in that good shape. Talk about some more teams at this moment. Team KW, they are also moving forward. Team LNF, I hope with this play, this team also right now. This team is also not in a really, really good space. But here we go with that grenade. Miyaru will be taken down, and now Gumbo is going to be the single player stand from his team. But here we go. He'll be eliminated by the damage of this circle. And now we are going to stand with last 18 and 23 players. But MRG. Here comes the elimination of Team MRG as well. They'll be eliminated on 8th position with gathering 5 finishes with them. But Team MRG will be an end for that team as well. We talk about John Joker. That was a free kill for him.
Yeah, totally. The way they were playing in, the way they were going in, it's really really be required. It's really really be doable for the players and for the teams to go in with that same intentive approach. But yeah, this is the stage 5. 7 teams, 19 remaining players. Let's see how they can go and play in with all that intentive approach. But right now, Kulu is holding a very very tough angle. He's holding a very good angle, but oh my goodness, he's been taken down. Getting the shots wildly, it's really really be doable for the players and for the teams. But let's see how they're going to perform in AZT Esports. They're trying to figure it out. 6 teams, 17 remaining players. The challenges are getting really very tough.
Indeed, the challenges are getting really tough. But if we talk about the top 6 teams, They are here to win this match. But will they be able to win this match? That is going to be a big question. Only one team from all these six teams will be able to do so. But right now, ARO, this team is also playing really good. Down, Team Crown, they are also in a very difficult scenario. Here we go, Team Crown. One by one, they are getting knocked and they are getting near the elimination. Team Akazaya with two finishers. This team is also standing pretty strong, but now they have to move inside the circle, but that is not going to be the case. As Team Akazaya, they are going to be eliminated on fourth position and now on fifth actually. And now we are going to stand with last three teams, top three teams from this match. Team Crown on fourth position, they have been eliminated. Tranquility as well as all four players are standing from this team. That is a really, really strong position of this team.
Oh my goodness, this is be just going to be hectic for these teams. So three teams are standing out there. The way they are playing in, the way they are going in, that could be really be hectic for the players and for the teams to go in with that same intensive approach. But you have to keep that hold. You have to keep that doability. You have to keep that potentiality for the players and for the teams. Let's see how actually they are planning the things up. But right now, three teams, eight remaining players, and it's pretty good. It's pretty decent for the players to move on with that same intensity. This is the stage 7, and you have 30 seconds remaining by your side.
Much more if you talk about PRQ, they are also standing in a really, really strong positions as they also have proper player advantage of 4. Tranquility Esports have a really good opportunity to win this match. The opponents in front of them only have one or two players in their team, and they are also dealing with its own damage. We talk about Dani with that grenade. He'll be trying to get some extra values, some extra knobs. Will that be possible? Yes, I think so, but that AKM will be doing the thing for Team Tranquility. And as of now, Tranquility will be seeing two of their players taken down, and one of the player of Team AZT, he is also taken down at this moment. He is well, but actually, I think he is visible. Yes, he was actually visible. This time, just level pass. But it will happen. And here we go. Team Tranquility will win this match with ease, and that's a really good performance from this team.
It was a great game, a great winner chicken dinner coming out of nowhere. The way they played in, the way they put all the efforts in the right place at the right moment. That was truly be very fantastic for the players and for the teams. But before that, you know, we would also love to see how actually this game went on. Yeah, one elimination by TRQ, 99k, Vanity 77, Titan 2, and Honey 009 has also got some great finishes point by their side.
Great game, absolutely a really great game. We talk about the elimination. There are going to be 43 elimination, 50 knockouts. Total healing is going to be 7682. 2 grenade elimination, 23 assists, and 0 vehicle eliminations.
Truly, the way they played on was truly very fantastic. Was truly very undoable for the players, for the teams to go on with that same holdable approach. But right now, the way they played on was truly fantastic. Most valuable player, 4 elimination, 538 damage, 4 assist, and 3 knockouts as well.
Great start from Team Tranquility. But if we talk about Team Crown, they have also played a really good match. We talk about quantity. He'll be getting 4 eliminations, 538 damage. Talk about Black with 4 eliminations, 495 damage. 3 elimination from the side of Yesh with 398 damage. Titan with 2 elimination, 555 damage. Jumbo with 2 elimination and 530 damage.
That's a great number. The way they played on was truly very doable. The way they played on was truly fantastic. But TRQ got 19, 11 by the opponents as well. 9 by AZTAK got 6, 6 by MRGs, 6 by KWST got 5, and 4 4 go by Nihilo. Let's see how they're gonna go in.
Yep, absolutely. EWL with 3 points, LNF with 2, DNS with 0, LZR with 0, and NGB with 0.
Amazing game coming throughout. This was the first match where we really enjoyed the battle a lot, where we really were, progressive in the game. But there are more matches to come in. But very soon, we'll be getting with those matches. But before that, we would be going for a short break, and after that, we would be coming with the next match of Erangel. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, here we are coming back after a short break, and this is Maldives Championship Series Season 2, presented by Ooredoo Nation Gamers Land. Myself, Eagle, alongside is my co-caster, Agent, and yes, we have completed the first match of the day. There are a few more 5 matches remaining. Let's see how actually it's going to be. Yeah, coming back. Let's see how the match of Erangel would be, which is the second match of the day. It's really very important to see and idolize the things up, that how you plan up the things, how you make the things very much doable and contradictable. But before that, the map of Erangel is a by default map. A lot of things may come abide you and be a little bit tragic and challenging for you, but as it is a by default map, so we all love it a lot. Okay, the last match was really very fantastic. The way the players played in, the way they got this battle very rightly on the target. It was really an engaging game, a really energetic game by the players and by the teams. But yes, this particular match is also gonna be an engaging one. This particular match also gonna be a very exciting one. Let's see how would they be playing in. How would they be going in? 14 teams 56 remaining players for the time being. And for now, this is the stage 0. You have 58, 56 remaining time. If I talk about the fly path, let's see how will the fly path play a very prior role. How will this be a very prior role? This is also very be you know demandable. Right now, if I talk about some major drop clashes, military base is one of them. Pochinki, Feripir, Katka, all of the region are totally being excited, are totally being very very doable for the players and for the teams as well. It's not very much easy. It's not very much doable for them to go in with that same intensity and same doability. But right now, one thing what you can do is you can show your love, you can show your doability, you can show your holdability as well. And yes, if I talk about major drop clashes, push from Pochinki to military base to Georgia Pool, everywhere we could see some more teams coming in. Yeah, this could be a great game. This could be a great battle coming in play. 14 teams, 56 remaining players, 2.5 minutes remaining. This is the stage 1 where all the players, all the teams are getting the best results out of there,
Yeah,
getting the shots very nicely. But right now, 4 men standing, the landing has been done. Players have looted a good amount by their side. Having some early weapons will always help you for those hot drop clashes
yeah.
as well. But now, right now, I could see some early fights coming in.
Definitely, if we talk about, there are going to be 14 team, 56 players still in this match. There's going to be the map of Wrangle, the favorite map of each and every player and team. How they are going to perform in this map, that is going to be a big question. But if we talk about the teams which are playing in this map, and that is going to be Team TWL. Alongside, we can see some really good teams. From previous match, we have seen Team MRC with that pretty amazing gameplay, their capability to take some really early finishers and putting themselves in a really comfortable position is quite good. I expect the same outcome from this team again, as they were really short to take that winner chicken dinner. They were eliminated on 8th position, but in this match, I think Team MRG can do really better. The winners of previous match, Team TR, they will definitely do better and better, and I'm damn sure.
14 teams, 52 remaining players, 45 seconds remaining. And let's see how they're going to perform in. Let's see how they're going to play in, with what intensity, with what doability, and with what holdability as well. But this is really very important to go in with that same potentialize circuits and doability onto the same side. Because right now, they have 28 seconds, and you'll go with a slow, steady intent with all those approach.
To talk about DCM, currently standing with a total of 4 players. But one of their players' HP is pretty low. He needs to heal himself, but will he be able to do that? That is going to be a big question. And if we talk about, they are trying to move towards some other regions, and I think they can actually go there. They have really good loot as well as they have a lot of vehicles. 2 vehicles they are having right now. TRQ standing pretty strongly, the winners of previous match. Currently, they are in the regions of Georgepul City, waiting for the right time and opportunity so that they can attack on their opponents. I think that time and opportunity will be coming in a really short time.
Yeah, totally. The way they are playing in, the way they are going in, it's truly very fantastic. It's truly be very much doable. 13 teams, 52 remaining players. Georgia Pool is still very much chaosed by the players, by the teams to go in with. But right now, you have to keep a good hold, you have to keep a good calm and potential light doability as well to make the things up.
Yeah, if we talk about Team AZT Esports, standing with a total of 4 players without any casualty, looting the areas of Georgepul containers, but they are unaware that the danger is right behind them, and their name is TRQ. They are the winners of previous match, the team that have won the crown of Senhawk, and they are right now just behind them. What they are going to do, that is going to be a big question. But for now, they need to fall back. They need to go somewhere else, as the region of container is completely empty and team have looted everything. But if we talk about Team Crown Joker, here he goes. Remco, you have been taken down. And now Team TWM, they are in a very difficult scenario. Team Crown is moving forward. Team Crown was really short for winner chicken in previous match, but this match they have a really good opportunity to do so.
Yeah, that's pretty difficult. That's pretty challenging for the players, for the teams to get in. Let's see how they're gonna perform in. It's really very important. It's really very doable for the teams, for the players to go in with that same intentive approach. But right now, what I could see, I could find some more challenges. I could find some more, difficulties for the players, for the teams to go in with that same intentive approach. But 13 teams, 51 remaining players. This is the stage one. You have 1.5 minutes remaining, which could be really be challenging.
You have to fall back in the zone as well. Most of the teams are currently in the zone. You don't have to go anywhere. They have a really decent loot as well. You don't have to think twice or thrice to attack on someone. They can easily make some really good fights. And I just want to see some fights here on. If we talk about Team EST, some decent performance was there from this team in the previous match. And right now, Team Akazaya. Akazaya Esports will be standing with 4 players. We'll be looking forward at some more finishes in this match as well as some really good positions.
Hmm.
The region of Pochinki is completely taken off by this team.
Yeah, indeed. Looking at the current condition, 13 teams, 51 remaining players. This is the stage one, and you have 5.5 minutes remaining by your side. This is really very important. This is really be challenging for the players and for the teams to go in with that same intentive approach and hold that same doability for the players and for the teams. Okay, sports. Let's see how they're gonna go in, how they're gonna perform in, what should be their strategy. This is the question arising. But for now, the time being, you have to be really be alert. You have to be really be planned enough with all those things coming in.
We talk about Team KW. They have been spotted. Some space were coming towards them. They managed to dodge them and managed to survive them. Right now, trying to move in the regions of Ruzok as well. They have Bison and Amvo with them. They're going to perform that. It's going to be a really interesting thing to watch. Total 13 teams, 51 players are currently in the match. I can say that some of the teams and players might be thinking play some passive games over here so that they can manage to get some position points as well. And here we go. Play zone will be shrinking out in 2 minutes 40 seconds. And then teams and players must have to fall back in the circle before it's too late.
Yeah, totally. The way they are playing it on, the way they are going it on, it's really be possible. It's really be doable for the teams for to go in. But right now, if I look at the current zone formation, I could find 30 to 40% region in the water and the other area as well. Let's see how they're gonna go plan in the things, how they're gonna go make up the things. This is really very important. Looking at the central areas of zone, you have to be very much be doable. You have to be very much possible for the players and for the teams to go in with. 13 teams, 48 remaining players, and this could be really be troubling.
ERQ, they are trying to spot out players at this moment. I think they can actually do that. But here we go. Team Nihilo. They are trying to fall back. We talk about ERQ. They are chasing them so that they can get some really good finishes in the early start of this match. They have already managed to get 2 finishes. Some really good spray, some really good spray. But will that be a knock? Yes, it is. What an incredible spray from the side of Titan! Oh my god, Tim Nihilo was never expecting that. That's some really, really, really good performance from the side of Team TRQ.
Yeah, it's a great game. It's a great battle coming in. 13 teams, 46 players. The way they are pulling it off, it's totally very fantastic. Those grenades on the right target, on the right point, would be really very beneficial. And we have to look into it at how they'll push in, what the execution looks like, using the grenades and rebels very nicely.
Yeah. There are grenades. The players are currently moving in. We talk about the Inventity. He is trying to use that grenade, but will that grenade make any changes? No, I don't think so. Now TRQ. They needs to move upwards. They need to get some knocks, some finishes. L and F Bunny. This team is also performing really well. Team Akajaya. I think that is the name of the team that has been eliminated. Team AKA. We are out of this match, out of this league. But if we talk about Inventity, using that Molly to get some extra value. And here we go. Inventity with that Molly will be able to finish that player. And Team Nihilo is eliminated from this match on 11th position. And in just the blink of an eye, four teams have been disappeared from this match. And now we are going to stand with 10 teams, 37 players. How all of these teams and players are going to perform, that is going to be a big question. If we talk about Titan, we have managed to get a one finish in one city with two finishes. One finish in the side of Al Hay. All of these players are playing really, really good.
Yeah, totally. The way they played on was truly, truly very fantastic. 10 teams, 37 remaining players. This is the stage 2. And you have 1.5 minutes remaining. The way they are playing in, the way they are going in, that is just going to be phenomenal. And it's really very important for the players. It's really very important for the teams to go in with that same intensive approach. But for now, for time being, it's 10 teams, 37 remaining players, and you have just 1 minute remaining. So you have to back up the things very tightly, and very doably, and then move inside the zone.
Whoa, that was some really good nades from the side of LNF, and they'll be getting some really good knocks. And once again, Team EST is in a very, very big trouble, and they are eliminated. Here we go. Team LNF, with that amazing performance, will be getting some more finishes, and TRQ is right now doing tabletop with 19 points. They have already managed to get four finishes in this match as well. Consistent performance from this team is the key. They are still holding the top position. Team MRG on the other side, one performance which I expect from this team, not anywhere closer at this moment. This team is capable of coming really well. We talk about Kyoshi Warriors. They will also try to move forward, trying to spot out some more players, some more enemies. They're not able to do that. Circle, if we talk about, takes a really good shift towards the northeastern regions in the favor of Gatka Hospital, and slowly and gradually each and every player and team are moving forward.
Yeah, indeed. The way they are playing in, the way they are going in, it's going to be really, really be engaging. I think if we talk about the western parts of the region, it's quite clusterized. It's quite undoable for the players and undoable for the teams. But you have to be very much ready. You have to be very much planned enough with all those things coming down the lane. One wrong move, one wrong mistake, a lot of things may change around. If we talk about the south or western parts of the region, you have to be very, very much ready. You have to be very, very much be planned enough at how actually you have to keep up the things.
Yep, definitely. Right now, here the Warriors holding their places quite well. MRG with those two players, they are also standing pretty good. PWL with three players, they are also standing. ENS with four players. All of these teams have really good areas to hold in. Very good amount of loot they are having. Still, it's just the third circle. Fourth circle is going to come in a few time. LNF team is also holding the places quite well. Team KW. This team right now is in a very big trouble. Because this player has been taken down. LNF, they have completely closed in, and there we go. Oh my god. Those two players knocked out at the same time. Right now, Miyaru with an amazing knock. Team LNF still managed to get some more finishers, and this team is on a rampage. They are destroying their enemies one by one, and they are searching for their enemies. That is quite shocking. The aggression from this team is just on next level. I still don't know. There is one more player remaining from the side of Team KW, and now they know that. And here we go. Miyaru with an amazing finish. They'll be able to get. They'll be managed to finish Team KW, and now Team LNF will be getting 12 finishes. Oh my god, that's a really, really unbelievable performance from this team.
Yeah, totally. No, 8 teams, 29 remaining players. This is the stage 3. 50 seconds remaining. And if I look at the intensity of the lobby, most of the teams having that man advantage. Some early pre-grenades have been used. Will that grenade make any difference? This is the question rising. Getting those early few knocks and allowing, you know, it to get those finishes points. This is also very much required. This is the stage 3 and you have 30 seconds remaining by your side or with your favor. And let's see how you can roll it up.
Let's move forward and talk about DCM. To start off players, and they are doing so. They were trying to get some space down, managed to get some damage, but was not able to knock them. MRG. Right now, this team is also coming towards a really, really good start. BRQ on the other side, they'll be managed to get some extra knocks as well. DCM with those grenades, with those mollies, will be able to get. Will they be able to get some connection? That's going to be a big question. Here we go with that grenade. Now, there'll be no connection as well. You'll be with that grenade. Not be one more connection. More grenade. Not connection as well. Team MRZ, they are still holding the places quite well. They have not been tackled by any grenade and are still looking to hold their places quite well. PRQ, LNF, Soldier, they are eliminated. TRQ is going to be the team which are going to eliminate them. And biggest threat for Team TRQ, they have eliminated them. That was Team LNF. And now we are standing with 7 teams, 24 players in this match. Only 4th stage has been come yet. And we still have 45 seconds remaining for the 5th stage. And in such a short time, we have witnessed so many teams and players eliminated from this match, and that is a really big number. But here we go, here we go. PUBG has been taken down, and now Team MRZ. They are also standing with a total of 4 players. They have a proper player advantage. Will that re-grenade do some miracle for Team MRZ? I don't think so. They'll be doing any kind of miracle at this moment. Of course, he's trying to move forward, but if we talk about they are out of the circle, each and every team is out of the circle. We need to fall back, and here's the call official. Leave them alone. Let's just fall back for the circle, and they are doing the same, as well as their opponents. They are also doing the same thing.
It's just going to be insane. It's just going to be an insane battle. 7 teams, 23 remaining players. This is the stage 4. And you have 30 seconds remaining by your side. Let's see how you're going to perform in. Let's see how you're going to play in with all those efforts and durability. 28 seconds. Some early shots have been delivered out. Some early connections have been made. You have to be very much planned enough. You have to be very much doable enough with all those things. 7 teams, 23 remaining players. If I talk about on an average shift, yes, on an average you can look towards every team is having those 3 to 4 players by an average. So let's see how actually is forming up.
Let's talk about the remaining teams, and there is going to be 6 teams remaining. 21 players are still there, MRZ, MRG actually. They are still surviving. One of their player was knocked out.
Six teams, 21 players on an average. Four teams. Let's see. Let's see how they are going up. Let's see how they are planning up the things. What's actually their strategy? This is the stage 5, and we have 15 seconds remaining by a favor. So, yeah, you have to be very much doable enough with all those things which is coming in. But right now, keeping patience and having that thing in your mind is also very important.
Absolutely, it's important. If you talk about LZR, they are standing with three players. TWL are also standing with three players. CNS with four, MRC with four, TSOT with four, and TRQ with three. The most consistent team as of now is Team TRQ, and currently they have lost their one of their main players. What they're going to perform, that is going to be a big thing. And here's the T Toxic. He's also standing pretty strongly. 40 by 340 ammo. You can see him as of now, but AZT, they have been spotted. They are trying to hold their places quite well, trying to heal themselves as well. But the fifth stage is right now going to convert in the sixth. Just a matter of time.
Totally, totally. That has totally been doable. Six teams, 21 remaining players. This is the stage 5, and you have 35 seconds remaining by your side. This is just a pretty a decent. This is just a pretty doable start by the players, by the teams to put it on all the efforts and all the doability. But right now, you have to be very, very calm. You have to be very, very much doable for the players and for the teams to go in with. But right now, if I look at the current condition, the zone shrink is also coming in, and one wrong move can change a lot of things as well.
Let's talk about Team TRQ. They have managed to get 8 finishers, which is a really good amount of finishers, but grenades are being used from their side, trying to take out their opponent. Will they be able to do so? That is going to be a big question. There we go, one more grenade. This grenade can make some connections. That grenade was on point. That was some really, really great grenade. Really, really good grenade. Now, grenades rain. We can see over here. Grenades are just raining from both the sides. The teams are moving forward. They are not using their weapons. They are using the utilities they have as of now.
Six teams, 20 remaining players on an average. Each team is getting those 3 players to 3.5 players into their favor, which is a pretty good man advantage. I think that will help the teams, help the players a lot to putting all the efforts onto the right place, all the efforts into the right areas, and this could be really, really be difficult for them to go on with. This is the stage 6. You have 10 seconds by your side. Let's see how actually they are planning up the things.
Seventh stage of this match is currently here. Grenades are being used from the side of each and every player. Talk about Team CNS. They are moving forward. They don't have a single finish point yet. They are trying to spot out some players. They have a free finish, but they have not managed to gather that also. TRQ, this team is playing really, really good. Team MRZ, they have also lost one of their players. Like, here we go. The elimination of TRQ is here. They have been eliminated on 6th position. LZR with that elimination as well on 5th. TWL with that elimination on 4th. Team CNS on 3rd. They have also eliminated. And now we are currently standing with last two teams, top two teams from this match.
That is just going to be beautiful. Two teams, 7 remaining players. The way they are pulling it on, the way they are coming in and trying to initiate those early fights and battles at those early phases. That is just going to be very, very beautiful. But right now, looking at current condition, AGT Sports, they're also playing really well. They're also holding a good effort and a good ability. Let's see what actually they are planning for, what actually they are thinking of, because this is not going to be very easy for them.
Let's talk about both of these teams. The man advantage is currently on the side of Team AZT, if I'm not wrong. They're standing with three or four players. Same goes for Team MRC as well. Both the teams, I think, is standing with an equal player advantage. My calculations are not wrong at this moment. Energy, believe that our he is unknown to each and every player of Team MRC, and he can make a really good change for his team, for his teammates. Madi is trying to get back in the zone as quickly as possible. Toxic going down, moving forward. Will he be able to do that? Not from player out, but that play was not good at all. Toxic manages to reveal himself, and now he has been taken down. But if we talk about Team ACT, and here we go, is
Oh,
the elimination of Team ACT, and Team MRG is going to win this match. What a beautiful gameplay by this team.
that was a great game. That was a great battle coming in. And yes, this was the second match of the fourth day. Maldives Championship Contender Series. The way they played on was truly deliverable. TCM Morgan. That was truly engaging for the players, for the teams. And yes, they got overall 2 overall second overall rank match points, 20, damage 1, 2, 3, 1, and elimination of 10.
Incredible performance. 26 total points. They'll be on second or third position in the points table, overall points table as of now. But if we talk about Za, he'll be getting one finish, one eliminate, with 298 damage, one assist, and one knockout. Walk with 2 eliminations, 309 damage, 2 assists, and 1 knockout. Wooly with 0 eliminations, 68 damage, 1 assist, and 1 knockout. And Nahi with 7 elimination and 556 damage. They are playing a really good innings over here. He'll be getting those 7 finishes. If we talk about the match summary, it's 48 elimination, 48 knocks, total healing 5344, 4 grenade eliminations, 42 assists, and vehicle eliminations 2. And the P is also here in front of you guys. Miyaru with some really good performance. 6 eliminations, 1129 damage, 4 assists, 5 knockouts. And if we talk about the top players, Miyaru with 6 eliminations, 1129 damage, 7 elimination from the side of Nahi with 566 damage, 5 elimination from the side of Funny with 713 damage, and Ani with 3 elimination and
Yep.
609 damage.
And the way they played was truly very doable and fantastic. But if I talk about the current situation, 20 points by MRG, LNF got 14, 11 by TRQ, AZT got 8, LZR got 8, 7 by Crown, CNS got 5, 5 by TWL, and WoW got 2 as well. But in the second page, it's really very astonishing to see the way they played in, the way they got in. That was truly very difficult, 0 by each and every team.
Yeah, absolutely. If we talk about the overall ranking, I think QLT Esports with 30 points, 26 by Team TCM Morgan, 26, Tani Esports with 18, KZT Esports with 17, and LNF Esports with 16, with 8, TCM Lazarus with 8.
Is totally looking at the current condition. It's pretty difficult. It's pretty challenging for them to go on with that same intensive approach. Kiyoshi Warriors 6000 by 6-6 by Audi Volvo and Seniors 2F OGs, 5-4 by Estella and Nailed Esports, and NGP Esports got 0 by their side. So yes, it's a pretty good game. If I talk about the top players, 9 by Naharni, 6 by Varu, 5 by Han09, 6 by Entity, and 5 by Bunny. So yeah, this will be their top 5 players.
Great performance from each and every player. Very good skills we have seen from players as of now. The two matches are completed, and we will be seeing four more matches for the day.
Yes, very soon we'll be going for another 4 matches. And yes, the 2 matches of Erangel has been completed. Now there are the another 2 matches of Miramar. So we have another 4 matches left out. But before that, before going to other matches, guys, I'll request each and everyone to just go do hit that like button, do subscribe the channel, do share the stream. We'll be going for a short break and coming after a new game. Yeah, coming back in the game, it's Maldives Championship Contender Series presented by Ooredoo Nation Gamers LAN, and myself Eagle alongside it's my co-caster Agent, and we have done with the 2 matches of the day. There are almost more 4 matches, but the next match is also of Erangel, and I'm pretty much excited to see how that match is going to be, because the first match of Erangel was really being very engaging, very doable, but I'm much excited for the second one as well.
Definitely, the matches till now were really engaging and were really good. See how the third match is going to go from this point of view. We have seen that Team MRG as well as Team TRQ, they have performed really well. Let's hope we are going to see some really good performance from different teams as well.
Yeah, totally. Very soon we would be going with the second match of the day, and it's really be required for us, for the team, for the players to go in with that same intentive approach and same doable approach. But right now, you have to keep a good holdability, you have to keep a good doability, and yes, we would be going for our next match very soon. The match of Erangel. The fly path really matters a lot. Let's see how the fly path is going to be. The map of Erangel is a by default map where players are very used to it, very known to the results and programmability, but it's not gonna be that easy.
Definitely, it's not going to be that easy, but teams and players, if they have practiced well, if they have done their homework quite well, it's going to be easy for them. Let's see what all teams can do a really good performance in this particular map, which is offer angle. Let's move forward. Just enjoy the game.
Yeah, we would be enjoying the game, but we have to see actually how the game is forming up, how actually the battle is going to take place, how actually the teams will perform in, what actually their strategy looks like. And without wasting much more time, we would be directly moving towards the fly path and watching the things very, very nicely, watching the areas very, very nicely, and putting it up from northeastern parts of the region towards the southwestern parts of the region. It's a great battle coming in.
Yeah, definitely the great battle will definitely be coming in. But if we talk about the teams, each and every team, each and every player is currently ready for another battle. The battlefield is completely set for them. See how they're going to perform. Talk about the team slowly and gradually. Each and every team is moving towards their preferable drop location. See how they're going to perform. As of now, Bojinki school apartment, Rozok, Yasampuliana, Lipovka are going to be the favored regions, but Yasnaya, the teams have avoided the region of Yasnaya, which is quite surprising as of now. One more team is going towards the region of Pushenki, which is a good news. But apart from them, some teams have also decided to go in the regions of southern part.
Yeah, coming back in the game, if you look at the current circle, it's pretty good. It's pretty doable, and it's defining the fly path as well because it's almost very much favorable. The fly path and the zone as well. Let's see how actually the things are coming up to be, how actually the players are planning it up to be, because I don't think so. This would be that very much doable for the players and for the teams. But for now, I think things may turn around looking at the current condition. Novoripnoi and above the Milta regions are also pretty good and doable.
Yep, if we talk about the circle, completely in the favor of southeastern side. But I thought some of the players would be in the regions of school, but right now, Bartman is being clustered by the teams and players. Team Nihilo, the previous match for this team was not that great. They got eliminated really soon in the match. But here's the one more chance they're getting, and let's see how they're going to perform. Team KW, they are also standing with a total of 4 players. Without any casualty as of now, they are here to get some really good loot, and they'll be getting that.
Yeah, it's quite necessary and it's quite required as well. The way these players are playing in, the way they are putting all the efforts and doability, it's pretty challenging. It's pretty undoable for the players to go in with that same intensive approach. But oh my God, M16A4, the way they pulled it off was truly very fantastic. A good side jump shot came in the play. 14 teams, 54 remaining players. This is the stage one, and you have pretty good time. You have pretty good momentum to pull all the things out very nicely. Let's see how actually it's going to be. 4.5 minutes still by your side, but you have a pretty good moment. But one more thing to visualize this out is that you have to keep calm, be composed, because this is a particularly top clash. A third party could also enter in, so you have to be very much planned with all the things that is coming in the action.
Neatly, but as of now, Team TRQ, they are also standing pretty strongly. They have managed to get 2 finishes. They'll be looking to get some more finishes as well. They are really close to their opponents. We are going to see some really good fights. And oh, Titan! With that glider, he'll be going towards his opponent. And here we go, a clash landing from his side. And he'll be dealing with some damage. He'll be able to heal himself. But that glider riding was pretty impressive. Let's move forward if we talk about Team CNS. They are also holding their places quite well. Team TRQ, They are also holding their places quite well. Smoke are being used from this team. So let's see what they are doing. How they're going to move forward. The smoke strategy was really, really good from this team. They already knew some more players would have been there. They have used their smoke quite well. But that grenade be able to make some connections? No, I don't think so. Team TRQ, they have lost one of their players, and now Team
Live ranking.
CNS, they are going to stand with only and only two players.
Yeah, that is just going to be very, very hectic. That is just going to be, very, very challenging for the players and for the teams as well. Because you have to make up the things, you have to make the things very, very doable and profitable for the players and the teams as well. Looking at the current condition, 13 teams, 51 players, and this particularly looks quite challenging. This particularly looks quite engaging for the players and for the teams. But yeah, you have to take those early fights as well if you want to build something. You have to loot something as well.
Yep, you have to. But for now, if we talk about AWNA, he is trying to heal himself. He'll be able to do that. DBS and UMP combination. He's having both the weapons are designed for some close range battles. If we talk about Kulhu, have that Suzy with him as well as QBC. QBC is also a really good weapon for mid range and close range, but for long range, this weapon is not that great. But Uzi is also a really good weapon for close range. But in my opinion, I don't like Uzi that much. Sometimes you can make some good connections with this weapon, but other times it just betrays you. For that reason, Uzi is not that much my favorite, but yeah, for teams and players, this can be a really good weapon. You can see that. Lulu.
Yeah, totally. 13 teams, 50 remaining players. The way they're playing in, the way they're going in, it is just going to be very, very insane. It is just going to be, very, very doable for the players and for the teams. But right now, you have to keep a good hold. You have to keep a good calm and compose a situation to build the things out even better. But the way they are pulling it off is quite nice with that game P45. But level 1 helmet, level 2 vest will not help them a lot.
Can you see that? How Team Nihilo is what they are trying to do right now? They are trying to bait Team KW by standing over there, as they already know the VSS was there with his teammate. He would have easily taken down one of the players of Team KW. That was some really good strategy they were trying to pull off. That is not going to be the case as of now. Nihilo at their level best, and that is not going well for this team. Now they'll be standing with three players. One of the player has been taken down, and Team Nihilo once again makes a silly mistake, and they'll be regretting why he jumped from that building. He needs the revival, but will he be able to get so? That's going to be a big question.
Yeah, totally. It's pretty difficult. It's pretty challenging for the teams and the players to go on with. I think you have to keep a good hold as there as well, and holding the position in the diagonal angle is not making a good sense. Is not making a good doability. So let's see how actually the things are going to be planned up.
Uh-oh. Kulhu, he'll be eliminated. And now Team KW, they are eliminated. I was not expecting that. But yeah, they are out of this match. And now Team Nihilo, well, they'll be getting some really good finishes, really good knocks. And here we go. The three players are still remaining from this team. One of their player also need revival as well as they need to heal himself. Aman is really low at this moment. He is trying to heal himself as applying bandages. If we talk about Team Akazaya, they are here to finish off their opponents. So will that be possible? Team Nihilo, they haven't recovered from the previous fight yet. And yet, there's one more fight coming onto their ways. Grenades are being used, and that grenade will make connection, but on the other sides of the map. Right now, if we talk about the regions of school apartment, you can see that Team Nihilo Amin just trying to heal himself as much as he can. Nihilo don't have that much time remaining. Nahil, he was a player that was being knocked out, but he got the revival on the perfect timing.
Well, teams, 42 remaining players. This is the stage 2, and the way they are playing in, it's totally been very much planned enough. Nihilo Aman, the way they are putting all the efforts. Oh my god, it's a chance for 1v3. Let's see if we'll be able to do that with the TMP45 and even one more weapon M762. I think it's that. Trying to find out a better way, and we could see multiple fights coming in.
Actually, the knock of Amin was not that great. The grenade that came towards him and was thrown at a really good angle. But now, if we talk about, oh my God, Carlo, can you see that? How he's able to do that? Oh my God, will he be able to do a 1v4? I think he eliminated 2 or 3 players at this moment. He'll be doing that 1v3 if he gets the chance, and I think he'll be getting that chance really soon. And there we go. Can he be able to make that connection? Oh no! Team Nihilo! They were really close to win this fight, but they are eliminated. Team Akashaya, they just barely survived. They were near the verge of elimination, but they managed to survive this fight, and now all the credit goes to the one player that was remaining from Team Akashaya. AZT Esports, they are also holding their places quite well, but opponents are coming really close to them as well. We talk about some more teams. You can see them, Team LNF, which were playing really good in the previous game. They managed to get 13 finishes. As of now, they are holding their places. They have managed to lose one of their players, and this is going to be a really difficult job for them to continue their journey with only and only 3 men standing. We talk about Team TWL. They are also holding their places quite well. Here we go, Mirayu. He was trying to take some players down by spraying towards them. It is not going to be the case. Again, he's trying to spot out some players, trying to spray them down. But again, no outcomes from his side.
Yeah, 11 teams, 38 remaining players. This is just going to be a very challenging, a very undoable task for the players and for the teams. 38 remaining players. This is the stage 2, and they're still trying to figure it out that how actually they can pull the things off, how actually they can take the efforts very rightly. But right now, moving from the river banks and shores, it's pretty difficult. It's pretty challenging. It's pretty, you know, undoable for the undoable task, because you could get knock, you can get other players knock. But looking at the zone formation, moving towards the eastern parts of the region is still a difficult task to be taken care of.
If you talk about the circle has been formed in the regions of eastern side, favoring the regions of shelter as well as the mansion. Each and every player is trying their level best to get inside the circle from the western part of the zone. I think it's going to be a really difficult task for the teams at this moment. Full circle is going to come in a near time of 1 minute 18 seconds. All teams are going to rotate. That is going to be a big question. But Team Ground, they are moving forward. They have their own vehicles, and they'll be moving forward with that. Akazaya Esports, they also have a really good opportunity to make this match theirs. They already managed to get 3 finishes, but still, this team needs to perform really well.
Yeah, totally. 10 teams, 33 remaining players, and Right now I could find a bit of challenges that is coming down the lane. You have to be very very much planned enough. You have to be very very doable enough with all those things that is coming in. 10 teams, 33 remaining players. This is the stage 3. Have 3.5 minutes by your side, trying to still figure it out that how things could be built in, how the players could build the more efforts. 3.5 minutes remaining. But right now, one wrong move, a lot of challenges may occur down. You have to be very, very much doable. You have to be very, very much be planned enough with all those things. But right now, the use of grenades, the use of throwables, the use of weapons have been done. Oh, this could be a cheeky shot. First opening knock, even the counter grenade has been done. Moving under the smoke, trying to figure it out how they could actually build the things up. This is just a stage 3. I could believe that even third party could come in and change a lot of lightment as well. Let's see how will that make a good difference. Right now, the use of Molotovs has also been started.
Definitely. But Molotovs, will they be able to make some connections? No, still. Just hope they'll be able to get some really, really good connections as well. And we'll be getting some extra values. And here we go. The Molotov makes the connection and Solid he is down on his knees. He needs revival, but he will be getting that. I think so. It's going to be easy. No, no, no. It's not going to be that easy. The Molotov comes again. And now Team LNF is in a more difficult scenarios. The grenade goes there. And Miyaru, actually. And he was just struck over that region, because of which he got eliminated. And Team LNF, they are not being consistent enough, and now they are eliminated from this match. Let's just talk about some more teams and players. If we talk about, there are still 9 teams remaining, 30 more remaining players we can see. How teams are going to perform, that is going to be a really, really big question. We talk about the circle. Circle is also here. Can we see the circle once again? So that we can actually see where all the teams and players are right now. How they are going to move in the circle. Yeah, here we are. The circle right now is formed in the centralized regions, favoring all the teams and players. But some of the teams are still out of the circle. They need to get back as quickly as possible. Because you can see the space in the circle is getting really, really less. By the time each and every player and team is moving inside it, EST, they are also standing right now from their team. Ayud, he is eliminated. Sage, Aish, all the players are standing. They will also try their level best. Get some really good finishers for their team. Let's just talk about some more teams and players. You can see that all the teams and players are trying their level best. Get this winner chicken in their pocket.
Yep, 9 teams, 28 remaining players. This is the stage 4, and you have 49 seconds remaining by your side. This is just the start. How you're actually playing the things up, how you're actually putting the things up. Stage 4, 40 seconds. And right now, one of the most important thing is to pull the things out. And AZT Esports, 4-man standing, and trying to get the best results out there.
They will try to get the best result out there, but as of now, AZT, the previous matches performance from this team were decent enough to get top 2 position, but now they need to perform really, really, really well if they want to win this winner chicken dinner. If they don't, they'll not get that much point. And right now, you can see Team AZT is on 4th position. with 17 total points. TRQ on first. MRG with a total of 26 points. If we talk about TWL, they are also currently standing in this match. In TWL, how many points they have caught right now? Still don't know, but here's the circle once again. And it is in the recent operation, but one more team is in danger, and that is going to be Team TWL. They are near the verge of elimination, and I think they can get eliminated. EST, they still have a really good region as well as a really backup, really good number of players. They're standing with 3 players at this moment, but they need to fall back in the circle as quickly as possible. 50 more seconds, and after that, it's going to be the sixth circle of the stage of the game. AZT, oh my god, that was some really good connections of DBS by the player. Marty at this moment will be getting some connections from the backsides. I think he can get finished. I think you should go and save your teammate, but that is not going to be the case anymore. As Team Akazaya, they'll be able to save their teammates. And that was a really good close call. That was a really close call. If they would have been a single second late, one of their teammates would have been finished right away. But their problems are not at all finished yet. One more team is coming towards them. ERQ, the top team, is eliminated. MRC, they are still standing. But here we go, Team EST. They have not done something special yet. They need to do that. They are on the 12th position with only 2 points. But on the other side, Akazaya, they are trying to revive their teammates as well. On the other side, if we talk about the upside, we can see Team Vovo. They are also here. They are also here to participate in the fights. Grenades are being used from the side of each and every team and player. But as of now, there is no connection having been by the grenade. Slowly and gradually, teams are trying their level best to get some more finishers. Team Vovo, one player from that team, is right now struggling to get back in the circle. Smokes, grenades, everything are being used from Python. You can see that he spots one player out, trying to spray him down. That's not the case yet. Look at moving forward. We'll definitely try to take some players out. MRG. They are right now in a really good mood, as well in a
Yep.
really good form. Team AKA, they are also currently standing, but they'll be eliminated. And right now, Team MRG, once again, they are really close towards the winner chicken dinner. They are still standing in the top 5 position with total 4-player advantage without any casualty. This team have a really good opportunity.
Yeah, totally. The way they are playing in, the intent which they are showing in, is totally very different. 6 teams, 14 remaining players. This is the stage 6, and you have 24 seconds in your hand. It's a pretty good start, it's a pretty doable start for the players and for the teams. Let's see how they must be playing in, how they must be going in, with what efforts they would be going in. This is also really very important. But right now, one thing to find it very clear: the 2 finishes point wouldn't work for a longer period of time. Even those 2 men wouldn't help you for a longer period of time. You have to get those more number of finishes point and even those place point to be alive in the competition. But oh my god, again coming back in action, it's Team DCM. MRG walks. He's trying to get those shots very rightly, very doably, and even very early as well.
Only 5 more teams, 11 more players in this game. MRG already managed to get 10 finishes in their advantage. They are on a double streak. With grenades, they are trying to get some extra values. But will that be the case? That's going to be a big question.
Yeah, well, we totally have to look onto it at how actually it's going to be the case, what actually the players are thinking to play like, because this wouldn't be very easy. This wouldn't be very doable for the players. In fact, you have to keep the things very be planned with all those things coming up. But four teams, nine remaining players. Let's see how actually they are going in. If I talk about man advantage, only one team is having that 4 plus advantage. Other than that, every team that I can see is not having the players advantage the way they used to.
Now, Team MRG, they are moving forward for another victory. They have managed to get 12 finishes. They have a really good opportunity again. And here we go. One more knock. Oh my god. That was some really good performance from this team. This team is not stopping. And there's going to be a back-to-back winner chicken dinner from the side of Team MRZ. Only two more players left, which are a huge channel between them and the winner chicken dinner. They need to eliminate them before it's too late for them. They have the height advantage. They are using the grenades, but I think grenade is overcooked right now. No, it's not. The grenade will not make any type of connections. Again, the use of grenade has been done on the player. And here we go. Team MRG moving forward to get that winner chicken into their pockets.
Two teams, five remaining players. So it's going to be really difficult for the players and really difficult for the teams to go with that same intent. But you have to keep that hold. You have to keep in mind that you have to win the battle. It's looking like a 3v2. But man advantage will play a very prior role. But if you have the positions, if you have the hold ability, if you have the durability, you can pull the things in a better way.
MRZ, they are moving forward. They are moving forward. They know they can win this winner chicken dinner. But oh my god, that grenade works! And that grenade will definitely work. But Team MRZ will not stop. Anyhow, and now they'll be getting second winner chicken dinner of the day.
That was a great win, Chicken coming out of nowhere, and it's really very needed. It's really be possible for the players. It's really be undoable for the players the way they are playing in, the way they are going in, with the intent they are playing in. But DCM Oregon, they're waiting in. They're waiting for the right time. They're waiting for the right moment, and yes, they did it. 52 points in total.
Insane performance from this team. Incredible performance. Here are the WWCD team statistics. You can see that 9 finishes from Nizar. 936 damage, 1 assist. Park with 0 elimination. Bully with 4 elimination. Nahi with 3 elimination. An incredible gameplay by all of this team.
Totally right. Matt Summary 52 eliminations. 16 knockouts, 51917 healings, total eliminations, double grenade eliminations are 3, assist are 25, and vehicle elimination is 0.
Yep. The match summary is also pretty interesting, but if you talk about the MVP of this match, and it is going to be Nizar with 9 freaking finishes. Oh my god. That is a huge number right there.
Most valuable player. Yes, it is top players. If I talk about Zan 019 elimination, 4 elimination by Willie, 5 elimination by Hay, and Ni Lokar Lau got 3 into his favor, and even Fuki got 3 into his favor.
Let's talk about the other page. You can see that ARQ with 10, MRG was 26, Brown 8, LCR with 8, EST with 7, Bobo with 7, AK with 5, EWL with 5, and 4 goes to Team Hero.
That's a pretty great game. That's a pretty great battle by the players, by the teams, the way they played it off, the way they pulled all the efforts on the right position and the right target. But yes, if I talk about overall standings, 952, 40, 26 is the points, 18 by TST Sports, 17 by LNF, Lyceum got 16 and 13 by Twillet.
Incredible performance by each and every team and player. But if we talk about Team Odivovo, they have managed to get 13 points. In total, Estila with 12, Kansai Sports with 11, Nihilo with 11, with 8 actually, Yoshi Warriors with 7, CNS with 6, and AnGB with 0.
Top players, the way they played was truly fantastic. 11 elimination by Mirich, 12 by Naomi, Miyaru got 7, Hey 99k got 9, and 7 by NTD 77.
Incredible game by each and every player. But if we talk about the map, yeah, 3 matches are completed. And now we are going to stand with 3 more matches. Erangel and 2 Miramar are left now. Half of our day is completed.
Totally half of a day is completed. There are 3 more matches in which 2 matches are of Miramar. So I'm pretty much excited for Miramar too, but we'll go for a short break till then. Till then, guys, keep supporting us. If you haven't liked the stream, do like it, and we'll meet with the next match of the day. Okay, so well, ladies and gentlemen, here I welcome you back again to this amazing battle of Maldives Championship Contender Series presented by Ooredoo Nation Gamers LAN. Myself, Eagle, and alongside it's my co-caster Agent. We have completed three matches of the day. There are almost another, I guess, three matches in which the next match is of Erangel, and after that, the
Yeah,
match of Miramar. So yes, we are pretty much excited to see how it's going to be.
lately the previous match was also really, really interesting. Yeah, really excited to see the last match of Wrangle. How it goes, what are going to be the strategies from the teams, and how teams are going to perform in the last match.
Yeah, totally. The way they played in was truly, truly very fantastic. Was truly, truly be doable for the players. But yeah, if I talk about the fly path, let's see how the fly path is going to be like, because this is the most important thing. The way the fly path comes in, the more number of drop clashes we would see.
Definitely, but here we go. The plane path is starting from the regions of eastern side will be going toward the regions of western side, and we can see many teams and players landing in the region of Pochinki, Katka, Pier, Military Base, Novorapnai, Milta, as well as Shelter. These are some regions where teams usually prefer to go.
Yeah, totally. The way they played on was truly fantastic. If I talk about the zone formation, yes, that was even pretty good. We would love to see how the zone formation is. But for now, starting from those eastern parts of the region towards the western parts of the region, it's pretty much doable. It's pretty much appreciable for the players and even for the stream to go in with.
Let's talk about the circle once again. The circle has been formed in the regions of northeast inside school apartment, Pochinki Mansion are the regions which are currently in the circle, as well as some more regions. Most of the teams are already in the circle. They don't have to move anywhere. They just need some good loot and they can hold their position quite well.
Yeah, totally. Looking at the zone formation, the way the players are playing in, the way they're trying to go in and find a better way, it's pretty much doable. It's pretty much challengeable for them to put all the efforts. If I talk about the zone formation, I mean that is pretty good to see and pretty good to move in with. But right now, you have to keep a good hold. Right now, you have to keep that potentiality and doability to keep the things up on the right place. 14 teams, 56 players. Let's see.
If we talk about some more teams at this moment, Team Nihilo. Previous match was again not that great for this team as they've not got enough time to recover from the last fight. They just got indulged in another fight, because of which they got eliminated. But now it's a new game, it's a new drop, as well as some new performance we can expect from this team as well.
Yeah, totally. 14 teams, 56 players, and it's pretty decent for the players and pretty is decent for the teams to go in with that same intensive approach. But I find it pretty undoable because at those earliest phase, you have to keep a good hold as well.
Let's talk about the enemy which are really close to them, and that is going to be Team KW. They eliminated the Team KW in the previous game, and now the KW have some really good opportunity to take their revenge. But will that be possible? That is going to be the biggest question, as both of the teams are holding their places quite well. They don't want to move anywhere else. They just want to stay where they are, get any good chance or opportunity to get some knocks. They'll definitely try that, but apart from that, they just need to hold their position quite well right now.
Indeed, 56 remaining players, 14 teams. It's pretty difficult. It's pretty decent to go in with that same intensive approach and find the better way out of him. I don't think so. That would be really be possible for the players. But right now, there's only one option left to get those fights very nicely, or even part of the ways from here.
Some more teams, if we get the view of some more teams, we can easily see what other teams are doing. Now, Team MRG are the table toppers, and TRQ. Only and only 4 points of difference are there in both of these teams. Apart from that, you can see there's a huge gap between the third team and the second team. I think these two teams they are only learning running this battle. They are only here to compete with each other. Let's see how they are going to compete in the circuit. Going to be here in less than 3 minutes. Let's see how teams and players are going to move in.
Yep, they're taking their time. They're trying to be a bit comfortable. They're trying to be a bit doable at this particular time, which is pretty required as well. But right now, one wrong move, one undoable move, things may totally turn around. But 14 teams, the lobby intensity is still the same, which was past 5 minutes back. So yes, it's going in the same way.
Team DCM moving forward. If you talk about this team, they have some really good areas under their control, but also have one of their team opponent really close to them. They need to engage those battles. They need to get some really good positioning as well as finish point from that.
Yeah, totally. 14 teams, 55 players. The rotation has been started before the second zone, and this is also very much necessary to get these early rotation on the target, on the point. One wrong move, rotation would be really very challengeable. But yes, this is what the game is all about.
Definitely, you have to execute your plan, your learnings, your homework in the match you are playing currently. If you do the same, you'll definitely be able to get some really good outcome from that particular map, particular match. See for now what teams are actually going to perform because we can see one player from the side of TWL. He has been eliminated, and now this team is going to stand with three players on the other side. Team KW still holding their places quite well. They have decent amount of loot as well. M762 and this is the combination they have. See how they're going to perform.
Yeah, totally. 14 teams, 55 players. The use of grenades and throwables has finally been started, which is totally something different that should start almost a few minutes back. If you're waiting, giving those time, this is something very different. What we don't talk about.
Yeah, the circle is here. Each and every team going to move towards the circle which are out of it. If we talk about one more team out here and there's going to be a third party scenario. Do this team know there is one more team behind them? Team Nihilo is eliminated. They are not eliminated. They are moving forward. So yes, Team Nihilo as well. One more team is here and they are at the back sides. They are just waiting for the right opportunity. In KW, they are also holding their places quite well, but one of their player within the next building will not be able to come on time if one of his teammate gets knocked out, and that is going to be the scenario for Team Nihilo. For now, this team's one player was eliminated, but that grenade will work a lot. And here we go, the opening has been created for Team Nihilo. Now this team is moving forward, and here we go. Team Nihilo with another finish point. They'll be getting two finish point over here, and now Team KW will be standing with last two players.
Totally, the match is really going very slow. The players are taking a lot of time to be comfortable in this particular game, and this is something that we don't really see. But I don't know why today's this particular match is being really be unprogressive. The progress is really very slow, very subtle, steady. which is beneficial for few teams and unbeneficial for most of them.
Yep, definitely. Let's talk about Team Nihilo Zan. They are also holding their places quite well. But for now, if we talk about more teams, it's going to be Team DCM trying to spark off some players out, trying to take them down. It's not going to be the scenario. Intensity. This team, this player can actually take down his opponent. But uh-oh, he's pretty low, but the backup comes some time. And here we go. DCM will be getting that one finish in their advantage, and Team CNS, they are also in a very big trouble right now.
14 teams, 51 remaining players. This is just going to be pretty hectic. The way the players are taking those times, the way they're playing in, the way they're going in with the intent. This is something pretty different. This is something different from other matches and even the other days. This is the fourth day, and the way they are playing in, that's really something decent and unique as compared to the other days.
Definitely, teams are moving forward. Teams are to get some really good points. They're good finishers. That's what they are doing right now. Team Nihilo. As of now, Team Nihilo, they were not able to get some really good finishers as well as some really good points. But in this match, they are performing really well. They already gathered three finishers. Team CNS, they are eliminated from this match. Now currently we are standing with 13 teams as well. But one of the player of Team Nihilo, he gets eliminated, and now Team Nihilo is also in a very big trouble. Team KW, they are still standing with that player. But will this team be able to knock him out? It's going to be the big question. S12K was there in the hand of Nahil, but he wasn't able to knock him out. Can you see that? Team KO. One more player is over there, but here we go. Nahil with that S12K will be able to make some really good connections. Uh-oh. The last player of Team KW was visible from here as well. But here we go. At last, Team
Oh my
Hilo
god,
finally
this
gets 5 points.
is just hectic. I believe the way they're playing is just going to be very hectic for them because 11 teams, 39 remaining players. It's pretty difficult for them to go on with that same intent because they have to pull it on with all the efforts. Though the school is vacant now, they have got those three finishers point. So yeah, they can prove it really, really very well. But I still believe, looking at the zone formation, I think things are not getting that way they should. We could see the zone intensity; it's very high still now.
It's going to be high, definitely. For now, each and every team, each and every player, they're performing at the very best they can. And right now, they are getting some really good advantages, really good outcome from their performance. Only fewer of the teams are eliminated. Still, there are 11 teams in this map, in this match. Third stage is just around the corner. In 10 seconds, we are going to see the third stage of this match. And after that, each and every player and team are going to come closer and closer to each other. After the third stage, the distance between teams and players gets really less.
True, it's gonna be very, very hectic. It's gonna be very, very unpredictable. You have to be very much planned enough right now. Looking at the current condition, almost 11 teams, almost you can see 39, 40 players, which is a good intensity of the lobby. From here to there, there's a long way, but each way you have to find it in a better way. One wrong move, you'll be eliminated very soon.
Definitely, the teams need to perform really well. They have to execute their plan as they planned before. As they have planned, they would play the game. If they don't, it's going to be a really difficult task for them to win this match. But right now, Team TRQ, they are also performing really well. They have managed to get one finish, but it's still 4 points different from Team MRG. MRG's performance is just mind blowing. They are performing really, really well. ARQ, they are still moving forward, hiding from this team. It's not able to get any finish. But definitely in upcoming times, upcoming circles, we are going to see some really good performance from this player as well.
Let's go in. This should be the strategy because 37 players, 11 teams, the way they are playing and the way they are going in, it's not pretty different. It's the usual steps that the teams that the players take in the game. But right now, you have to take some decent steps, some different unique steps to survive in the game. Because after this zone, I think the game will move with some pretty decent speed. And the way it is moving now, it's pretty slow and steady. So surviving at this particular time is very feasible.
Definitely, surviving at this particular time for teams is so crucial that if they lose one of their players, it's going to be a really, really difficult job for them as well. They need to execute their plans as they want to. Otherwise, I'm saying this once again, it's going to be a really difficult job for any team to win this battle. Because it's the map of Wrangle. Every team and player knows every single point of this map. So it's not going to be that easy for any player or any team to play in this map. From now, if we talk about the teams, still there are 11 teams, 37 players still remaining. These teams and players are going to perform. That is going to be a big question. If we talk
Let
about some more teams, you can see that Team Vovo from previous game, this team was also playing really nice. They have managed to gather 13 finishes as well, but then this match they have to perform extremely well. Because after this, there are going to be the last two matches of Miramar and Miramar. And after that, there will be no other chances given to the team and top 8 teams who will be qualifying further in this tournament.
it's totally different than 11 teams, 37 players. From past 4 to 5 minutes, I could see only elimination of 2 to 3 teams, not more than that, which is very slow, which is very steady and very different as well. But I believe that you have to get a good aggressive approach to be surviving in the game, and survival is really, really very important for the players and the teams. But right now, the way I could see Rozok and the school central regions, it's pretty something different. A lot of chaos, a lot of cluster out there. You have to keep a good hold.
Definitely, you have to keep a good hold as well as you can see the circle. It has been formed in the regions of northwestern side, favoring the regions of school apartment as well as the region of Rozok. Every team we can see many of the teams moving towards the regions of Rozok because they already know the school apartment region is capitalized by each and every team and player. It's going to be a very, very difficult job for teams and players. Every team, every player needs to calculate their moves before making them. And if we talk about CDM, they are also currently moving forward. They have also got some really good compounds to hold on. And they'll definitely not leave these compounds.
11 teams, 37 players. If I talk about this particular team going with that same intent, they have lost one player. Having those 5 finishes point in their favor, give them a lot of boost, a lot of durability as well. But right now, being a bit aggressive will help you because this will make you unique from others, and this is what is required right now to be a bit different and get the result, get those finishes point. The right place, right area. Let's see how much is it possible.
Yeah, we have to see. Each and every move from the teams are going to be really, really difficult. But here we go. EWL. One of their player has been caught off guard and he'll be eliminated. Yeah. Here we go. TWL standing with last two players. Guy is in a very big trouble. What is Goblin even doing over there? Why is Goblin so far behind from his teammate? It's not looking good. EWL He'll be near the elimination really soon. We talk about Team NGB. This is the team that haven't got a single point till now. They need to get 1 or 2 points so that they can climb up in the points table. You can see that still they have a really good chance to qualify in top 8. The eighth team is here with just 13 points. And if this match goes according to Team NGB actually, they can actually get near the stages of qualifying because still there are 2 matches to be played. Whoa, this team right now will be standing with 3 players. One of their players is also being completely out of this match. He's also eliminated, but we are going to see some clashes. Some really good gameplay by the teams over here. Team MRG actually. They have lost 2 of their players, actually 3, because one of their players is knocked out. One player is remaining and he'll be taken down. Oh my god, that connection of DBS was incredible. I wasn't expecting them from Team Vovo Python. That connection was amazing.
That's pretty good. 10 teams, 31 remaining players. The way they are putting all the efforts is pretty good, and even it's the last zone. Looking at the current region, 33 seconds in your hand. This is the fifth zone, and after this, there are a few more last zone to go in because if you survive in this, you'll be on the top, 6 or 7 after this. Because right now, top 10 teams are surviving, and after this, you won't have a lot of time remaining to get on with that same intensity and ability. So yeah, you have to keep a good hold here and put the things in the right area.
ERG, they are back in performance. You can see they have gathered 4 finishers, and their main opponents, Team MRG actually, they are eliminated. And now their way is clear to be at the number 1 position. And I think they can do that. Really was trying to do some grenades, trying to spot out players, trying to take them down. But there was no extra values given by the grenade because no one is actually there. But right now from the open region, how did he know that there was a player coming from that open regions? And here we go. Dani with that amazing spray will be taking down players. Team TRQ will be spotting some more players, and here we go. Players are being turned and downed and dusted on the spot. If we talk about NGB, they are also currently standing with last 2 players. They have all the responsibilities of their teams on their shoulders.
It's gonna be just a great game. 7 teams, 21 remaining players. It's beautiful to get the things, all right at the current situation. We're almost on top 7 teams, top 21 alive players, which is almost like 3 players from every team. But right now, this is the stage 6. You have 44 seconds remaining. The way they are pulling the things off, it's gonna be just an amazing game. But you have to take those even aggressive fight at those mid phase and the end phase as well. But right now you will be having a good loot, 375 bullets in M4 section. That is just going to be insane. The way he can pull the things in better way, the sprays, the collateral damage with other teams would have is something very different.
Yeah, what if we talk about Team TRQ? This team is performing just on another level. Right now, this team has managed to get 7 freaking finishers. Can you even believe that? Before just few minutes, this team was struggling at even 1 finish, but suddenly they have turned their ways to 7 finish. But that was some really good nade. And we can see them. We see that the Dark King have been taken down. And now Team Vovo is also moving forward. 6 finishers they have also managed to gather. Now they need to revive their teammate. They are here. They are inside the circle, just on the edges. Now their way towards the next circle is going to be very tough. But oh my god, Python! Incredible spray, unbelievable performance. What's that spray? 7 finishers. He'll be getting, and Team NGB is eliminated, but uh-oh, Python. Yeah, being brought down on his knees.
just the next level game. It's just a different game coming from here. Four teams, 11 remaining players. On an average, each team is having those 2 to 3 players, which is totally very different. But right now, if the man advantage team will totally win, because man advantage is something that is really very required at this point of the time. Even with the zone advantage, should have the both things in balanced situation. But let's see which team is going to have that balance. All the ingredients which is required to win the match is really very be necessary.
If we talk about Team NF and LNF, actually, I'm very sorry for the miscommunication. But if we talk about Team LNF, they are standing right now. They have managed to gather 4 finishes, but they still have an opportunity to make this finisher towards a double digit. But will they be able to do that? That is going to be the main question of our story. Lex moving forward with his buggy. Is he trying to close into first team Bobo? I think he is. Yes, he is. But that's not good. That's absolutely not good. That was a huge mistake on the side of team LNF. And if we talk about Gumbo, with some shotgun connections of S12K, he'll be getting more players out of this match. And now Team Vovo is still standing with 3 players. And here we go. Team Vovo with that amazing winner chicken dinner will be winning this match with ease.
This was a great game, a great winner Virachi Kandar coming for this team again. The way they played on with all the efforts and all the durability, that was pretty decent, that was pretty difficult. If I talk about ODI Wawa, overall rank 3, match points 21, elimination 11 and total points are 34. This is how you should execute the game whenever it's on the floor or outside the floor.
Incredible performance from each and every team, each and every player. Let's see how they are going to perform in the next game, because next game is going to be of Miramar. If you talk about the statistics of WWCD team, you can see that 4 elimination from the side of Python. These with 4 finish as well. Look at with 0 eliminations and 3 elimination from the side of Wood. That was some really good performance.
50 elimination, 53 knockouts, 6-6-2-3 total healings, 8 grenade elimination and 18 assists were done. It's totally beautiful. If I talk about MVP, 5 eliminations, 762 damage, 1 assist, 1 knockout and total time was 21:58 seconds.
Great performance. If we talk about the top players of this match, we can see that ERQ in Vanity with that 5 eliminations and 752 damage. We talk about Dani with 4 elimination, 920 damage. LZR with 3 elimination, 552 damage. Again, and if we talk about Atiz with 4 elimination, 471 damage and 2 elimination from the side of Aish with 842 damage. Some really good performance.
If I talk about match standing 16-11-11 by TRQ, LZR and LNF, Newlo got 6-5 by Crown, EST got 4-4 by NGB, and in fact 0-0 by AZT and TW. So yeah, few teams performed very well, but few needs to perform even better.
Let's talk about overall ranking. So you can see that Team TRQ, again, they are at the top with 56 points. DCM, they are going to be on second position with 53, and the competition really is between both of these teams. If we talk about Team Vovo, it's going to be on third position with 34 points. Down with a total of 31 points. 28 points goes to the side of Team LNF. On 6th, we are going to see DCM Lazarus with 27 points. AZT Esports with 18.
Yep, this would be the overall standings 16, 14, 13, 12, 8, 7, 4, which is pretty difficult. If I look at Team Estelle and Nielo Esports, they are still in the double digit, but not with a good number. Digit should be even much better from here. Let's see what they can do in the upcoming matches. If If I talk about the top players, Troy Infinity got 7 got 12 elimination. Trodhani 09 got 10 elimination. Mr. Ginzaya got 11 elimination. He got 11 and Miyaru got 9 into his favor.
Absolute great performance from each and every player. But here we are, completed 4 matches of the day, and now we are standing with 2 more matches. Let's see what is going to happen in those matches.
Yes, 2 more matches of the map of Miramar. Very much ready to see how actually those matches are going to be. So yes, pretty much excited to see those matches. If you're watching the stream, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share. We'll be going for a short break and joining you guys soon. Very bad. Okay, so well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back after a short break. Myself, Eagle, alongside this my co-caster Agent, and this is Maldives Championship Contender Series presented by Ooredoo Nation Gamers Land. This will be the 5th match of the day in the map of Miramar. We are really excited for the first match of Miramar of the day and fifth match of the day. But yes, what's your expectation, Adrian, from the Miramar match?
Feel like from the past three matches of Erangel, the competition is really, really tough, and teams will definitely look into playing this map with their 200% potential. See how teams will perform actually. But if we talk about the plane path is starting from the regions of western side, will be moving towards the regions of south to western side, and will be starting from eastern side. I'm really sorry, I'll be correcting that. But yeah, many drop locations are currently available for this plane path, and that is going to be Picardo, Power Grid, Los Leones, La Bandita, to the Palacio, Valdemar. Many of the regions are there where teams actually prefer to go. We have to see. Teams will actually stop, loot, and then fight.
Yeah, looking at you know, the flight path, it's pretty different starting from those eastern parts of the region to ending towards the western parts of the region. The way they are pulling it off, it's truly very phenomenal. But even the looking at the zone is also pretty beautiful to look at it. Towards the northwestern parts, totally finalizing the areas of the basic areas of El Pozo, Pavograd, Montenuevo, and every the important drop locations that is really very much required for the early draw phases. But let's see how which teams are really be existable in this particular match.
Each and every team, each and every player are currently standing pretty strongly. But if we talk about team Zaya Esports, matches for this team was not going quite good in the region of Myanmar. But now this team needs to perform really, really exceptionally well if they want to get some points and move up in the points table, because there's no more a lot of chances left for team. This is the fifth match. After this is going to be the last match of the day, and after that we'll be seeing top five, top eight actually teams qualifying for the next round. See what teams are going to do and how teams are going to perform.
Totally 14 teams, 55 remaining players. The way they are starting the efforts, the way they are laying it on, it's totally very much different. Even the heart of Miramar Pecado, we love to see the fights over these region, and yes, the action has been started. The use of grenades, the use of throwables from one building to another building is on the way. Let's see how actually they are going to pull the efforts till what verge. It's a 4v4 battle, and we really enjoy a 4v4 to battle into the map of Miramar.
If we talk about the reason of Picardo is being captured by two teams, but one of them is going to be the king of Picardo. And which team is going to be that? We'll find out that pretty soon. If we talk about the circle, where there are circle 2, where it has been shifted, that is going to be a really, really interesting thing. Before that, each and every team, each and every player are holding their places quite well. Talk about Team Pew Pew. We are also moving forward. Jadu has been taken down. And Circle, here we go. In the regions of northwestern side, favoring the regions of El Pozo, Critterfield, Montenuevo. As well as some more regions, Picardo is also included in this circle. Teams, many of the teams you can see are not in the circle, and the southern region is quite clusterous right now. But on the other side, many players are being knocked, and they are being finished on the same time.
A true better game is coming in play. You have to be very much planned, you have to be very much doable with all those things coming in action. Looking at the zone formation, 50% of the teams are inside the zone and 50% of the teams are outside of the zone. This is pretty challenging and tough task for the players and for the teams. Let's see how will they able to pull all the efforts in the right place, because I find it pretty undoable for the players and for the teams, because the way they are going in, you could see a lot of end zone battles, preferably not in the third zone or fourth zone.
Definitely, but if we talk about Team Nihilo, they are standing pretty strongly. They are trying to use their throwables to get some extra value. Right now, that Molotov won't be able to make any connection with their opponent, Team Nihilo. Starting pretty strongly, but Shazam, he'll be taken down and he needs revival on the spot. Otherwise, it's going to be a really difficult job for him to survive at this particular region at this particular time.
Let's see 13 teams, 51 remaining players. You have to keep a good hold and keep a good position out there. One wrong move, things may totally turn around. Things may be very, very much difficult. But yes, let's see how Picardo will turn around the game because this is something very different. This is a very different region as compared to the other regions of Myanmar. So you have to keep a better position from here to hold it on a better position. But right now, if I talk about Azaya Esports, the way they are pulling it off, it's truly very doable.
Amazing, amazing performance from each and every team, each and every player. I must say, these players are performing really well. As of now, this team have got one finish in their advantage. If they continue to play like this, they'll definitely get more finishes. I think more finishes are currently on their way. The team Nihilo, they have decided to fall back if I'm not wrong. They have changed their position a bit and they are no more in the red buildings. They are definitely searching for the vehicles so that they can fall back from this region, and I think it's a really good decision from the team. They absolutely know they need to survive. They don't have much matches left anymore. But one of their opponent, the same, he is moving towards them. Right now, he's trying to spot out their enemies, but he's not successful in that as of now.
Yeah, 13 teams, 50 remaining players. This is the stage 1 and you have 52 seconds remaining. The way they are playing in, it's really very important. I guess a push is coming in. The way they are trying to move in and get a good push. It's truly very difficult and a different game. You have to keep a good composure. You have to keep a good game right over here. And things may collide down, things may change down. But right now, 13 teams, 50 remaining players. This is the stage 1. You have to move with that same intensity and same energy. But this is a mid-range fight. I would love to see the fights apart from the color that how actually those fights are taking place.
Definitely, but let's just talk about some more teams on stage. Are just around the corner. 10 more seconds, then each and every player, each and every team will be coming closer to each other once again. Team Vovo, the winners of previous match, they are currently on third position. The distance between first team and second team is just of 3 points. That distance can get covered anytime soon. But if we talk about Team Crown, they are out of the circle. They need to fall back in the circle as quickly as possible. On the other side, you see 13 teams are already in the match right now. All the teams are playing beautifully. But the teams, those are currently on the edges of the points table, they need to make sure that there is only one more match left after this match. And you have to do something, you have to start doing from this match itself. Otherwise, you will not be getting any more chances for the day.
13 teams, 50 players. This is a stage 2. You have 2 minutes remaining by your side. It's something really very different. If you watch very carefully from the last match, the way these matches are coming up with the intensity they are coming up, it's pretty different from the past days and past first 3 matches. So yeah, I'm pretty much excited to see if the game is going so slow, so steady in the first few minutes of 10 to 15 minutes, and what will happen in the last minute. Will that go with a very aggressive or very decent game?
I think the game right now is going according to me, is going passively. Teams are not that much in an attacking mood, but in fewer circles, we can definitely see teams going forward and getting those finishes. But if we talk about Team EST, they'll be managing to get one finish point in their advantage, and that is going to be of Team KW. One of their player have lost their lives, and now Team KW will be standing with last 3 players How those three players are going to perform, that's going to be a big question. But TWL on the other side, that team is also in a very big trouble as they one of their player have been taken down on their knees. Now that team also need to make sure no more casualties should come onto their way.
Yeah, still one more battle is coming down the lane, keeping the things very tight. 13 teams, 48 remaining players. This is the stage 2. You don't have a bigger task or bigger time. So yeah, this could be really, really beneficial. This could be really, really be challenging for the challengeable task. Stage 2. Let's see how they're gonna play in. Let's see how they're gonna go in with that same efforts or same doability. But things may turn around very hardly.
Remco wasn't expecting that, but that Molotov will be making some really good connections. TWL are eliminated from this match, and I think their hopes to qualify in this tournament is also vanished with that Molly. Now we are going to stand with last 12 teams and 46 players, which are currently fighting for the crown, including Team Crown as well.
Totally a great game. 12 teams, 46 remaining players. This is the stage 2. 2 players have already been eliminated. There are more 2 players to go in with that same intensive approach. So this is something really very different. This is something really be unknowable for the players to caught up with. But right now, for 2 men standing with a 0 finishers point, almost on top 12 teams. This is only stage 2. So the way they are moving in, the game is literally too slow and too steady to take those early fights.
But still, we are seeing some really good fights going on in the map. You can see how the players are performing right now. They are being passive, they are not moving any more from their places. They don't want to make any type of silly mistake. They're just waiting for the right time, right opportunity, and that's what they are trying to do. Like in party, if we talk about Team Nihilo, we can see that one of their player has been taken down on their knees, and now Team Nihilo will be standing with last two players.
Yeah, totally the way they are playing in they are totally at a very great level. 12 teams, 44 remaining players. It's really very important to put the things on the right place. It's really very knowable to pull the things on the right place, but as well as you have to take the fight and execute it well. They're taking their time, they're taking their momentum, and not very much doable. But yes, Azraya Esports, this is the stage 2, and you have 2 minutes as well.
Team CNS previous matches for this team was also not that great. Now it's going to be their fifth game they are playing currently. They are also trying to move forward. We talk about the circle has been formed in the regions of northeastern side, favoring the regions of, I would say, outskirts regions of San Martin as well as Weatherfield, connecting with Hacienda. Many players and teams are already on their way toward the circle, and we can see some really good rotational crashes between each and every team.
12 teams, 44 players. This is the stage 3. You have 1.5 minutes remaining. Chowkin Esports, DHS Esports, all of them are pulling the efforts very rightly. But all those things that is very much required for the players and for the teams. But let's see how actually it's going to be like. How actually, is it possible for the players, for the teams to make the things very doable. But right now, things may cool out down with all those things. Right now, a good battle is coming down the lane. You have to be very much planned enough. They're moving in. Crown Joker still trying to figure it out how this could be a better way to pull the things up.
Definitely, but if we talk about Team Crown, they are fighting for their place in this match. But now Reborn, he has been spotted. Some shots were taken towards him, and here we go. Team CNS once more, they are eliminated. We talk about Team Crown. They are also near the worst of elimination because they are stand with last two players. And Team EST will be standing with four players as of now. That grenade would have made some really good connection, but right now, because of some sub covers, that grenade won't be able to make those connections. And White, he is also currently very low, trying to heal himself. We talk about Team EST. They are moving forward, they are going to move upwards. And I think they can easily take down the last player from the team ground. But now, if we talk about Team EST, they are trying to heal themselves, and here we go, Team Ground. Oh my god, the last player from the Team Ground is playing incredibly well. He knows that he can't survive, so he's giving this his best. He is trying to get some more knocks, some more advantages. He will try definitely to heal himself, but I think he should have not fired over there. Should have healed himself without making any noise. And he knows enemies are coming towards him. He has a really good chance of healing himself, and he is doing the same. Right now, players are being revived, but he healed himself. He is moving forward. Can he get some more finishes, some more knocks? Yes, he will! Oh my god, that was impressive. That was really impressive. Really good efforts by this player. And White, what a gameplay by you, buddy. Incredible, incredible. Some really good performance. He tried his level best to make sure that his team survives. But at the end, it's the man advantage that always wins. And here we go, Team EST will be getting that one more finish in their advantage, but Team Crown White, incredible performance by you.
Yes, coming back.
Okay, so let's talk about the circle. You can see that circle has been formed in the regions of western side, like little toward the western as well as in the center. Many teams and players will definitely try to move towards the circle as quickly as possible. Team TRQ, they are out of the circle. They need to get inside the circle as quickly as possible as well. But on the other side, Team Nihilo, they are also losing their players one by one. And here we go, Team Nihilo is also eliminated on the 10th position. And now we are going to stand with last 9 teams and 35 players from this match. 35 players are still surviving. See how this match
Hmm.
will go and move forward from the stage. As Team KW, they are also standing with only 3 players.
Yeah, totally. Looking at the current situation, 9 teams and 35 players are standing out there. So this is a pretty good game. This is a pretty good battle coming in. The way the players are playing in, the way they're going in with all the efforts and all the durability. It's pretty good. It's pretty challenging for others as well. So you have to keep a good hold. But right now, man advantage is something that is really very important to every player, every team. If you have the man advantage, if you have the players advantage, I think things may totally be collide down. Things may be totally be doable for the players and for the teams. But right now, this is the stage 4. 26 seconds are remaining. Let's see how they can make it on.
Yeah, I think they can easily make it up, but talk about TRQ. They're also trying to get some more finishers. As of now, if we talk about them, moving forward, trying to spot some more enemies, grenade are being used against them, but that grenade won't be able to make any connection. DBS is there with DBS Titan was trying to make connection, but that was not acceptable at this stage of the match. Uh-oh, the grenade will be doing the work. And now Titan, he is eliminated. He is near the elimination. He is knocked out, obviously, but yeah, his teammate are trying their level best to make sure that his teammate survives. But that is going to be a really difficult difficult case. But here we go, Dani with that amazing cover will be moving forward to save his teammate, and I think that thing can happen now. Elimination. We are going to see of Team KW. Now we are going to start with last 8 teams.
Yeah, totally.
Whoa, that connection was
Totally, 8 teams, 29 players. The way they are playing in, this is stage 5. The way it's playing on, this is stage 5, 38 seconds remaining. You have to keep a good hold, you have to keep a good durability. 8 teams, 29 remaining players, 31 seconds remaining by your side. Having a DPS will give you a lot of confidence as well, but if I talk about time, the time period is not that too good. 22 seconds in your side, and yes, it's a pretty difficult, challenging task.
it's going to be difficult for the teams as well. Right now, still there are 8 teams, 20 players are still playing over here. And if we talk about team is a oh my god, that was some really good vehicle knock. We are going to see over here. 2 players have been brought down on their knees from the side of Team TRQ. Now TRQ needs some revival, but they know that their revival is not at all possible. But this player could have done one thing. He could have carried his teammate with him. At least one teammate he could have carried towards the circle. That could have helped him a lot. But he didn't do that. We talk about Team EST. They are using the grenade, well, the grenade from the side of the team as well. As of now, no outcome from the grenade, and one more team gets eliminated, and that's going to be Team TRQ.
Yeah, totally. It's pretty difficult. It's pretty challenging, and the way they are going in, the way they are playing in, it's not very much possible for the players. 5 teams, 16 remaining players. This is the stage 5, and you have to keep a good hold for the players, for the teams to go on with that same intensive approach. Let's see how will these fights come in.
Talk about the teams, only 5 more teams, 16 more players remaining in this match. Team MRG, they are still there, and they are at a really, really different side from other teams. You can see that. They are on a higher ground region.
Yep.
They don't want to go down, but as of now, they need to get back in the circle as quickly as possible because there is only 10 more seconds remaining. If they don't go now, they'll be dealing with a lot of damage by the circle. And here they go. They made up their mind to get back in the zone, and they are doing the same. But they don't know that the region where they are going from, there already a player waiting for them. Bunny, he didn't do anything, but he'll be spotted. And here we go. Now hey, he'll be getting one more finish point, and Team LNF, they are also eliminated from this match. And now Team MRG will be standing with 5 finishers. And once more, the battle between 1 and 2 starts right now.
It's quite difficult. It's quite challenging. 3 teams, 11 remaining players. The way the players are playing in with all those efforts and all those durability, it's not easy to perform with them with that same possibility. Let's see how they're gonna go in with that efforts. But 2 teams, no, it's 3 teams, 10 remaining players. Oh my goodness! You have to keep a good hold. You have to keep a good calmness and the same durability as well. But right now, if you look at the current situation, I find it very difficult because the fight is with those man advantage onto the other side.
Let's talk about Team Vovo. They are also holding their places quite well. Team MRG is trying to move towards them or trying their best to move towards them, but they'll be not in a good spot right now. And here we go. Team MRG is out of this match, out of this league. And now we're going to stand with last 2 teams. See which team is going to win this match. We talk about Team Akazaya and Team Vovo. Vovo is being consistent. From past 2 matches, this team is going is playing absolutely brilliant.
Two teams. It's going to be quite difficult, agent. Let's see which team will win. But right now, looking at the current condition, the height advantage is really very, very important. Oh, Metis
Oh,
still going in, still going in, still trying to get those shots. I find it very, very challenging, very, very undoable for the players because this is not that easy. And yes,
here
finally
we
the
go.
contender comes in. It's Aksaya Esports. The way they executed those end game fights was truly something different what we didn't expect for.
Absolutely great. Absolutely gameplay by each and every player, each and every team. And I must say, Akazai Sports, a team which was lagging behind from other teams, finally they came back and they did that by a winner chicken dinner and will be getting a lots of confidence as well as a lots of point after this match.
Yeah, this would be the end of fifth match, and yes, we would be very soon going for the stats and watching that how actually the stats look like, how actually those actions are coming in play. It's really very important for the players. It's really very important for the teams to go in with. But yes, Maldives Champions Contender Series, it's really very insane. But now the sixth match would be more amazing.
Definitely, the sixth match is going to be more interesting, more power packed, as well as the teams will try their level best to win that match, as it is going to be the only match remaining for today's day.
Yeah, very soon we will be going towards the stats as well and watching how actually the stats look like, how actually those actions are coming in play, how actually uh, number of finishes
Technical issue
point
prevailed.
standings. And yes, if I talk about Akazia Esports, 34 total points, 22 points, overall rank is 6, damages to 145, and I guess we won't see some stats in this match because you know the difficulties what we are facing is there's some technical issue, and I guess we won't able to see these stats in this particular fight.
But yeah, definitely a really good performance by this team. Saya Esports, 34 points they are getting. Oh my god, really, really good performance. They are with 34 points in this points table. Let's see how the last match goes now.
If I talk about WWCD team stats, so yes, the stats are 2 elimination by Itachi, Maho's got 2 eliminations by Kisami, and Manu got 6. So yeah, it's a great numbers by the winning team.
If we talk about match summary, 50 elimination, 53 knockouts, 7-4-1-3 total healing, 3 grenade elimination, 36 assist, and 1 vehicle elimination we are going to see from this match.
Yeah, totally. It's not very much easy. It's not very much possible for the players and for the teams the way they are playing in. But yes, if I talk about the most valuable player, so yeah, most valuable players, 6 elimination, 1128 damage, 2 assist, and 5 knockouts with 167 heals.
Yeah, great performance. Top players from this match is going to be Manu with 6 elimination, 112 damage, Nahe with 4 elimination, 428 damage, Tej with 3 elimination and 529 damage, Titan with 3 elimination, 462 damage, and Joker with 2 eliminations, 656 damage.
Yeah, totally. If I talk about match rankings, 13 by LZR, MRG got 11, 11 by WowWow, 9 by EST, 7 by LNF, 5 by AZT, 5 by TRQ, and Crown got 3 into their favor.
CNS with 0, KW with 0, NGB with 0, Nihilo with 0 as well. Overall ranking, if we talk about, once again, there is 3 points gap between first and second place team. TDM Oregon with 64 points, Tranquility Esports with 61, Vovo with 45, Lazarus with 40, LNF Esports with 35, The Zai Sports with 34, Ronnie Sports with 34 as well. If we talk about the teams which are on 8 to 14, we can see Stella Esports with 25, KZT Esports with 23, Nihilo Esports with 14, Violet Esports with 13, Kiyoshi Warrior with 8, TNS with 7, and Anjibi Esports with 4. Let's talk about the top players. So you can see that the top player we are going to see Vantity with 13 elimination, 2392 damage, Nahi with 16 elimination, 1633 damage, and Niza with 12 elimination, 2108 damage. Ani with 11 elimination, 2194 damage, and Miyaru with 11 damage, 2026 damage. So we have successfully completed our 5 matches of the day, and now we are remaining with the last match. Let's see how this map is going to perform, what teams are planning for this particular map, for this particular match. And with that, we are going to take a short break. Till then, make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done yet. See you guys in a bit. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you back again to Maldives Championship Contender Series Season 2, presented by Ooredoo Nation Gamers LAN. Myself, Eagle, alongside it's my co-caster Agent, and yes, it's been a great day. We have completed 5 amazing matches. Agent, the last match of the day, it's of Miramar, and really excited to see how actually this match is going to be, because whenever we come to last match, players are really very aggressive, coming with all those approach, aggressive mindset, and a positive intent. So I'm pretty much excited. But before going into the match, please guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please just go do hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates, and do show your support as well. Till then, we would be going towards the fly path and watching out how actually this match is going to be.
Definitely each and every team here. I think team's mindset on this match is going to be that Do or die. If you can do it, then just die. That is going to be the mindset of the team for now, in this particular match. Because all the chances the team had have been vanished with the fifth match. And now, in the sixth match, teams are going to go aggressive. I'm pretty sure about that. But if we talk about the circle has been formed in the region of southeastern side in the favor of Pruta Parasio, Los Ionis, Impala, Tona. These are the some regions where uh, zone currently is favoring, and most of the teams are currently in the circle. But one
Mhm.
team that is way, way, way behind the circle, and that is going to be Team AZD. Do you think the drop of Team AZD is quite good at this moment because they had to travel a really long way for the
Yep.
circle?
It's going to be too hectic. You know, the way the players are coming up, I could see a sense of responsibility onto them because last two matches, if I remember, the way they played was truly fantastic. Especially those first few zones was really amazing and totally not expected like that. You know, the game was going on a very slow phase, very decent phase, so you have to keep that hold as well. But right now, 52 remaining players, 13 teams. I found it pretty difficult. Stage 1, 24 seconds in their side, those early fights with Win 94. This is what makes Miramar so unique, so interesting, and so undoable as well. But right now, let's see, 12 seconds in the game. Let's see how they're gonna go.
Talk about some more teams. You can see that Team Vovo, the winners of previous and before that match, 4 and 5. This team is performing exceptionally well. Let's talk about the players. The players are also performing quite well as well. Python, who is there in top player list, and I have some more hopes with this team because the consistency this team have shown us is just another level. But in front of them is going to be the team that is right now on the first position of overall points table, and that's going to be
Yep.
Team PRQ. See how
Yeah.
this team is going to perform.
Yeah, totally. 13 teams, 50 remaining players. We could see some early fights. This is what a rotation clash looks like in Miramar, and especially when you go with that same intent. It's a 4v2 battle. You have already lost two players. You have to be very aware. Kiyoshi Sports, they have that opportunity with that MT4 and 3x. This is the opportunity what Miramar gets for you. He had a chance to get 1v2, but no way. I believe, I think the things may turn around. 13 teams, 50 remaining players. This is the stage one, and you have 3.5 minutes remaining by your side. So you have to keep the update very rightly and very doable. Two players are still standing in. Let's see how they can go in. It's really very important of them as well. M249 is a very great weapon to going in with. But oh my god, you have to be very, very doable. 3.5 minutes into their side. Let's see how they can pull it off.
Uh oh. AW, they are near the verge of losing their third player as well, and yeah, they'll be losing that player as well. And now Team KW will be standing with one player, and that grenade will be doing the work for Team ECM. And here we go, the elimination of Team KW. That's right in front of you all.
Yeah, totally. 12 teams, 48 remaining players. This is the stage one. You have 2.5 minutes remaining. This could be something very well. This could be something very undoable. And you have to keep a good content. You have to keep a good doability out there. Four finishes point at those early phases. This is the positive start what we talk about, agent. When you get those positive start in the earliest game, you feel very confident. You feel very, up wild. And this is the chance where you could build a game from here. Because if you get four finishes point at the earliest, then you can make it up to 12 finishes point at the end. And with those plays point, I think it'll be at some god level.
Definitely, if you get a really good start, you can end it with a really good end as well. But if you talk about Team WL, PWL, they are also holding their places quite well, standing with a total of 4 player advantage. But Team Nihilo at this moment, they'll be losing one of their player as he has been knocked out, needs revival. But will that revival be possible? That is the biggest question over here. Nahil, he's also holding his places quite well. Remco at this moment, here he goes. He is out of this match, out of this league, out of this tournament as well. Aman holding his places quite well, but I think he'll not be able to make sure that its teammate survives. And he is trying to spot his enemies. Goblin right now will be able to loot the crate of his opponent. And now Goblin don't have any idea that Aman currently is very close to him. And here we go. Aman will be spotting on one more player and he will be make sure that he takes down the player. And here we go. Aman with that amazing knock. And now Team Nihilo has a really good chance to push towards the only player that is in front of them, and that is going to be Goblin.
12 teams, 46 players, some only fights in this last game. I wasn't expecting something like that, but with that DPS into his hand, it will give him a lot of confidence. Again, moving in, trying to find the diagonal angle from the windows. Oh my god, it's still very struggling for the players to go in. M416 with that DPS, this could be the bestest fight ever. The jump was really very quick, and yes, it does that. He does that. It does that really very nicely. Executed it like a fine wine. Shazane, what a beauty. Getting those two finishes point again. And yes, this is just the start and they did it. On to the other end, Nahil, he got a 1v3. Amazing, man.
Amazing performance. The all-round performance from this team. I think it's going to be the comeback for this team as well. Right now, this team, from previous matches, this team was not performing exceptionally well, but in this map, they have done a really, really good start. And right now, they are still surviving with three players. They have a really good chance to jump up in the points table, and I think they can do that with an ease. Like this performance, attitude, this calmness, they can easily get some more points, get some more finishes, as well as they can jump upwards into the points table. If we talk about other regions, some other zones as well, I want to see whether our zone has been formed, how teams are going to rotate throughout the circuit.
Yeah, totally. It's truly very phenomenal to see how the way they are actually playing in the way actually they are going in with the same holdability and same doability. This wouldn't be so easy with the players and so easy with the teams. But yes, it's quite nice to see that the players the way they are playing and it's very very incredible. Taking the shots at this particular time. This is too insane.
It's insane as well as Team EST right now. The previous match for this team was not at all good, but if we talk about Team EST Sage, he'll be able to take out some players. On the other hand, Akazaya Esports, they are also indulged in a fight with Team EST. And just part of players trying to make sure that they get knocked. Right now, who's trying to move forward and get some more value for his team.
Yeah, 11 teams, 42 remaining players. A pretty good game coming down the lane, and the way they are playing in, it's even much more better. Stage 2. This game is going a little bit fast. This game is going a bit on time and with all those efforts and abilities. So I'm pretty much enjoying this particular match. The way with the intent which the players are playing, and it's pretty good.
Definitely, because I told you before that team's mindset for this match is going to be do or die. If you can't do, then die. Kill or die. That's it. That's the only two option teams have for this particular map. But for this particular match. And if we talk about team, well enough, they are also standing right now, trying to spot our players. And here we go. Pew Pew, he'll be taken down. That was some really, really good spray from the side of Bunny. And now this team, they'll be closing in. They'll be spotting some more players. And here we go. They'll be spotting some more players from a really far away. Trying to spray them down, but that spraying was it's all possible that it was really, really big distance at that time.
Let's see how it's actually going to be. 11 teams, 39 remaining players. This is the stage 2. You have 50 seconds remaining by your side, and a pretty good game into your favor. The way the players are playing in, the way they are moving in with the same effort, with the same doability, with the same holdability. It's pretty good. It's pretty challenging for the players and for the teams. But yes, 11 teams, 39 players in the second stage itself. The way the engagement which they are showing in something very different from the other games, but you have to be very much aggressive and plan as this is the last match, I don't think so. Players would be, making up their minds to be a slow ad or be at a defensive side. If they're facing the opponents, they must be taking some early fights.
And that's what players are doing right now. As you can see, third zone haven't even arrived yet. And we can see that only 11 teams are surviving, 39 players are still there. There's a really good chance we can see some more early fights in this map as well.
Yep, totally. Let's see. 11 teams, 39 remaining players. If I talk about the zone formation, this is truly looking much better for the players. If I talk about the zone central part, oh my god, that is just going to be some better game. If you add the central part at the earliest region, this is something what we talk about. This is something what we wait for. So yes, holding the central region is always beneficial, but you're also the center of attraction. So you have to be calm, composed, and make the things up very nicely.
You're absolutely right. If you are in the center, you have to make sure that your areas, your covers are on point because there are enemies coming towards you from each and every region, as well as you have to be the proper player advantage so that you can easily survive on that position. But as of now, as I can see, zone is completely in the favor of Team MRG. Yes, Team Akazaya, which are the winners of previous match. Team NNF, they will also try to move inside the circle as they are really close to the. If you talk about some other team, that is going to be Team Nihilo. They are also trying to move inside the circle as quickly as possible.
11 teams, 39 remaining players, still the same intensity, still the same durability by the players and by the teams. They're taking their time, they are being very, very holdable, very, very doable. This is something very different, very undoable. So I pretty much agree that you have to keep a good hold, you have to keep a good potentialized situation. This is a stage 3 with 19 seconds into their favor.
Talk about DCM. They have managed to get 5 finishes as of now. They are really, really close to making it in a double digit. But for that, they have to do something that is unusual for them. Team Nihilo from the other side, Madi has been taken down from the side of Team AZT. Team AZT is also in a big troubles. Nihilo, the team that is performing right now really well. And here we go. They have also gathered 5 finishes, but his vehicle is smoking, and I think his vehicle can destroy at any time. And here we go. His vehicle will destroy, and he'll be taken down with that M4 spray.
Yeah, totally. It's pretty undoable to see that how actually the players are playing in, how actually they are going in, with what intent actually they are going in. 11 teams, 38 remaining players. The way they are playing in, the way they are moving in, it's pretty decent. It's pretty challenging for them to move on with that same holdables.
Still holding, still waiting for the right time. MRG, they are also back in the field. Oh my god, some really good performance by that team also. AZT, they are moving forward. But you can see the number of players are getting decay, but the teams are still the same. That is quite surprising because each and every team are losing their players. Are standing with 4 players are also in a very dangerous scenarios. We talk about this trying to spot out players, and here we go, Team Nihilo. Here's the end towards this team. Now only 10 teams are standing in this particular match.
As the way they are playing in, it's totally been engaged. 10 teams are surviving still there, and they're having a pretty good hold and pretty good doability as well. So yes, if you're holding the good position, I think this is what all is required to put the best effort and put the best doability. The way they are moving in, they're taking their time, being really very comfortable, being really very cherished enough. So yes, let's see how it's going to be possible for the players.
If we talk about more teams, some more players, you can see that only 10 teams are standing. It's the competition between the best versus the best. Enemies are being used from the side of Team MRG. Just want to see which team at last will do the tabletop. As TRQ and MRG are in the competition right now. Only 3 points difference is there. MRG right now have 2 points, two finishes points, and TRQ have one. That means the total difference gets down to only two now. Both of these teams are exceptionally well, exceptionally good, and now I just want to see which team for today's day will do the tabletop.
Yeah, 10 teams, 35 remaining players. This is the stage for 42 seconds by your side. A good game coming in, but again, a passive one. A passive approach, the way they are playing in, the way they are going in. It's pretty important. It's pretty doable for the players, for the teams to hold on and get the efforts very rightly.
EST. Oh my god! Where's this play? This player is hiding himself from the teams and players. Oh my god! I don't think anyone can spot him out. Or Pew Pew, he has spotted him out. I don't know exactly, but yeah, Pew Pew is trying to do something. And yeah, I think he knew that someone is there. And yeah, Team EST is last player. He is also there, and here he goes. Here he goes. The only player from the side of Team EST. He is still trying to get some more points for his team by surviving, but that not be possible. He'll be eliminated on 10th position. Now we are going to stand with 9 teams. TRQ. They are trying to move forward. Actually, not forward, backward. They are trying to go to the zone reverse mode.
9 teams, 31 players. Agent, I find it very challenging for the players. And looking at the zone, what you can see that players are mostly at the edges, and the regions at edges must give you a lot more challenge, a lot more difficulties for the players to go on with. Let's see
Tough,
how
but for
actually they are playing
now,
in. This is the
yeah,
stage
but for
5.
now,
Yep, you can continue.
Team MRG. Right now, this team will be standing with last two players. What do you think, Eagle? Which team is going to win this match? As you can see all over the statistics about teams, which team do you think is currently the strongest?
I have to look forward to it. That currently, if I talk about in this particular, it's pretty difficult to say that actually which team is playing like undefeated warrior, because the way the intent which they are showing in is pretty different. But right now, this is the stage 5 having 57 seconds by your side. Let's see how well they execute the things up into their side. But almost 9 teams, 27 players, 3 players in every team is there.
Not immediately, but right now, Team Crown, they are also in a very difficult scenario. Vimataya, they are also holding their places quite well. But if we talk about Team Crown, players from that team needs revival as quickly as possible because the time is running out. Only 20 more seconds are left for the sixth stage of today's sixth match. Let's see how players and teams are going to perform. We talk about Black. Yes, yes, not in
9
a
teams,
comfortable place to
27 players. The average is pretty good. The way they are playing is pretty decent. If I look at the current situation, this is the 5th stage. You have 30 seconds, so they're pulling it off very well. The aggression which they are showing is pretty decent. You have to execute the things only by your effort. Oh! What a shot from the sniper! M24! Running shot from the sniper. That was something really different.
Incredible connection by the M24. But if we talk about TRQ, this team is still standing strong with three players. What these teams and players are going to do right now. Only three more players are standing. Will this player get rival? Yes, I think so. He will. Here we go. TRQ is still a game back with four-player advantage.
Yeah, we have to look towards this. We have to look forward to it at how actually this will happen. 9 teams, 25 players. Let's see how they're gonna perform in stage 6. 51 seconds by a side. Oh my god, he has got open chance into the open fields. The way they are playing in, it's truly very fantastic and very doable. 40 seconds by your side. Let's see how they're gonna play. What would be their strategies and momentum right now moving with that M24. They still have a chance to get those sniper shots very doably. But LNF Gumbo still trying to wait the things out there very nicely. But now it's very much necessary for them to put the things on the right way. Let's see how much they can do it.
If we talk about Team LNF, right now they are going to stand with only one single player and Gumbo trying to spot out Team Crown Black, and here he goes. Be taking him down as well. LNF will have a chance to survive in this match, and that chance is going to be Gumbo. Gumbo gets eliminated, so for Team LNF as well. I think it's going to be tata bye bye goodbye for Team LNF. No, not right now, but yeah, in near future that's possible. And here we go. Gumbo has been eliminated, and Team LNF, they are also out of this match, out of this league, out of this competition for only for today. But if they get selected, if they get qualified in top 8, they'll definitely move for another round. But Team MRG, Crown Bahu also was trying to do something special, but he got knocked out over there. And now TRQ will be standing with four players, proper to four-player advantage there with Team TRQ. And if we talk about this team, they have a really good advantage over the other teams, as they don't
More
have
refresh.
a proper player advantage.
Let's see how actually they are going to go on with that same doability and same effort. 2 teams, 7 remaining players. This is the stage 7th, and you have 12 seconds remaining by your side. Let's see how they can go in, or with what doability and efforts. This is not very much possible for the players and teams to take the results out, but the winner chicken dinner is very close to the opponents as well.
Definitely, if we talk about the remaining teams, it's going to be a 4v3 scenario for Team TRQ. And now it's going to be battle between the best. Which team is going to win that? That is going to be a big question. And here we go. Maxi has been taken down. TRQ is in a very difficult scenarios. See what they are going to do at this moment. 2 of their players has been taken down, and I think this is called the overconfidence. Confidence is good, but overconfidence always gets you far behind from others, and that's what we can see right now. And here we go. But Team TRQ, despite having that overconfidence, they managed to win this game, and they are the winners of the last match of the day.
Yeah, that was a pretty good match coming in. The way they played was truly fantastic. But yes, I pretty much enjoyed the game because the map of Myanmar brings a lot of excitement with us. Even I hope the audience also enjoyed really well. Guys, if you enjoyed the game, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream with your friends, with your mates, and do show your support as well. But yes, very soon we would be moving towards the stats. They have got almost 76 points in total. Rank is still we are unable to find that, but yes, match points is 17. Total elimination in this match is 7. Moving towards the other stats, and we would love to see, and we would also know that which is that top 8 teams, which are the top 8 teams going to win in this particular match.
I think Team TRQ at the tabletop right now. I'm pretty sure about that. If we talk about the team statistics, we can see that Vanity with 3 eliminations and 40 damage. Titan with 3 elimination, 554 damage. Hani with 1 elimination, 301 damage. Match summary is going to be 47 elimination, 53 knockouts. Total healing of 7360, 6 grenade elimination, 33 assists as well, and 0 vehicle eliminations.
Yeah, totally fine. If you talk about the most valuable player, 4 finishes point into this favor, 30.304 heal, 3 assist, 1 knockout, and a damage of 891, which is totally fantastic.
Top players for the match number 6 are going to be IO, Intensity, Vanity, as well as Clutch and Pew Pew. These are the 5 players which have performed exceptionally well in the 6th match.
If I talk about the match standings, 17 total points, 8 by 17 by TRQ, 8 by AKA, Crown got 8, 7 by MRG, ADT got 6, 5 by Nihilo, LNF got 3 and 3 by Wow. But here I could see some difference, 2 by NGB, 1 by TWL, 0 by EST and 0 by CNS and KW, which is a good number. So yeah, if I talk about match schedule, TRQ won 2 matches, 2 matches won by MRG. So every day if you watch one thing that is very much similar to all other days, there's one or the other team who is winning more than one match every day in every group. This makes this stage, this battle very unique.
Yeah, definitely. But we have successfully completed the 6 matches for today as well. Let's see what will happen in tomorrow's day, or day after tomorrow. Talk about Team TRQ. The MVP is going to be Invantity with 2.67 KD average elimination, which is a really good
Yeah.
amount of finishes he have gathered as of now. But if we talk about the damage, 522 damage, 2 average assists as well as 2.33 knockouts, 6 matches played, 74.17 average heals.
Yeah, if I talk about the top players, it's Tron Venti to 77, got 16 elimination. He got 17 into his side. Dani got 12 into his favor. And if I talk about Mr. Kenzadi, he got 13 elimination and 8 by Manu, which is a very good number. But yes, this was the competition. What do we talk about?
Moonhide.
Definitely. The competition is absolutely great. Let's just hope our teams are going to perform in upcoming games as well. And here we
Yeah.
are with overall ranking. To talk about 8 to 14, we are going to see AZT Esports, they'll be qualifying. Estella, they'll not be qualifying. Helio Esports, they have not qualified yet. Light with 14, Yoshi with Warriors with 8, TNF with 7, and Anjibi with 6.
Now these are the teams from 16 to 8. But if I talk about the top 8 qualifying teams, Tranquility Esports 78, 71 by OCM Oregon, 59 by OD Wow. Akazia Esports got 42, 42 by Crown Esports, 38 by LNF Esports, which is the great number. The way they are playing in, the way they are going in, it's truly very fantastic for the players. So yeah, these are the qualifying teams and very engaging as well.
Definitely, congratulations to TRQ Esports as they have done the tabletop. And once more, what an incredible performance from all the teams. Even they have qualified or not, the performance from each and every team was on point and exceptionally well. I enjoyed the day today. Do let me know in the comment section and in chat how you loved today's matches. And definitely make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, this was the Ooredoo Nation Gamers Land. They present you the Maldives Championship Contender Series Season 2, and this was the day 4. We have completed the day 4 with amazing excitement, so we would love to end the day with the same love, same energy and same intensity. And now, I would request you all to take your leave and please do support us. Till then, guys, stay safe, take care, keep supporting us, keep grinding, and keep hustling.